All right, we are live, everyone. Welcome, everyone who's in the chat, to episode 35 of the XBL Party Podcast. My name is Ash, and today we have got a right bumper episode of people joining us this week. So I'll run through them quickly. We've got False Alucard, we've got the Ginner, we've got KY Bob, we've got Fabio, we've got Redders TV, we've got Slayer Exclusive, and we've got a very special guest, Whiplash Digital. Welcome. I'll unmute everyone, actually. I've just realised everyone's still muted.
Yeah,
You're free.
As
You're
always.
out of jail.
As
You're all out of
always.
jail.
Thank you.
Freedom.
I think you unmuted me just as I burped. Thanks for that.
But yeah, welcome everyone. Sorry we didn't do a show last week. Just all sorts of stuff happening. Lack of people, illness, all sorts of stuff. But we're here. The whole gang is here this week. So yeah, it's going to be a real busy one. So how are you, our special guest?
Doing okay, thanks. Yeah, I'm excited to be here. It's my first podcast. Very excited.
Hey.
Everyone who's watching this live hasn't just seen the 10 minutes of randomness when he joined, and he's probably wondering what he signed up for. But
You can be sure, is this your first time? So this is probably going to be your last time because we are just really crazy. This is going to be a horrible experience for you, my friend.
Yeah, every week I'm still wondering why I'm still here. You know.
Trial by fire. It's
Yeah,
all good.
you keep coming back though. You keep coming back, Slayer.
Yeah.
Hi, Thimber. Thank you for watching us live.
Hey, Thimber, how's it going, man?
Hopefully you've had time to try that code I sent you. If not, enjoy it. He won the Dark Grim Mariopolis, or however you pronounce that game, on
Nice.
our YouTube giveaway the other day. But we'll jump straight in because obviously there's a lot of us here and we've got quite a lot to talk about because obviously we've got sort of 2 weeks worth. I mean, there wasn't a lot of news last week, but it still adds to the sort of lineup. We'll jump straight in with what we've been playing. So we'll start with you, Slayer. What have you been playing this week?
Well, for me, it was actually not that busy of a week. I pretty much only got to play a bit of Alan Wake. I'm literally 1 episode away from finishing it. I think I have about 2 hours left. So kind of excited to see what the conclusion is. Have to say I'm a little bit confused about the story in some cases, but hopefully it'll all come together towards the end. And other than that, just played a bit of ESO, continuing that. And then also, my regular games, Rocket League and Fortnite, and that's pretty much it. I wanted to play a bit of Sea of Thieves, but I could not. I know you guys played a little bit of that yesterday, so I'm sorry I couldn't join you.
No.
But
I'm the only
I
one
suffered
who
Oh, okay. I
I
twisted
was
my
dead
ankle
to dead
yesterday.
last night, so I was asleep, so I didn't join in.
Yep.
Yeah, I ended up twisting my ankle yesterday, so I was kind of trying to recover. But yeah, that's about it. That's it for me.
Right. Well, I hope your ankle gets better soon.
Yeah.
What
It
about
won't.
you? It won't. That's nice. What about you, Redders?
Just
What have you
once.
been playing?
I finished Far Cry 6 this week. I was quite chuffed for that. I've been playing Smite.
Worth it.
Finished the Battle Pass. That's about it, really.
But is Far Cry 6 worth it for the end? Was it good?
Sorry?
Is the ending good?
No, it was all right. It didn't blow me away. It was all right. Yeah, I'll leave it at that. But I thought, I can't remember the name of the guy who plays Anton, but I thought he did an exceptional job with the voice
Nice.
acting in that game and his
I mean-
overall mocap. I thought it was great. Didn't like the way it ended. I got bored of it towards the end, if I'm honest. It just didn't really... I loved it when I started playing it, but then towards the end, it just got a bit samey and repetitive, like typical Ubisoft games.
Yeah, I
So,
don't know if you have any sort of Ubisoft angry rants here.
No, it's just you can tell it's just a generic Ubisoft game. It's very much full of bloat and yeah, it was all right. It wasn't great, but it was all right.
Fair
I'd
enough.
wait for it to come down in price before you buy it. I wouldn't buy it full price.
Damn.
What about you, Fabio? What you've been playing?
To be honest, I wasn't able to play almost anything during this week because of work and other problems. But here we are. I just managed to play a little bit of Sea of Thieves, and I'm just loving the features of the season 4 because of the the Sirens Fortress. I think that was a really awesome addition to not only for us to be able to explore the islands, but also to be able to explore underwater. I just think that that is really nice, really cool. And at this moment, Sea of Thieves is having a really interesting events where you get some really cool rewards, Halloween themed rewards if you kill skeletons. So yeah,
Nice, nice.
basically that's it.
Oh man, I gotta get on that. When does that end?
I have no idea. I'm just doing it.
Damn. All right. Well, if you play this weekend, let me know. I'll definitely join you.
We'll try and
I
get on
won't-
later.
No, just-
We'll see how quick we get
We'll
through.
see.
What about you, Whiplash Digital? What have you been playing this week?
Again, trying to get to a lot of stuff. Really trying to get in my backlog, but I started with that. I hit up Mad Max. I haven't touched that in a while, and just
Nice.
forgot how good that is. A little hard to pick up back when you haven't played it in a while. Especially like the harpoon mechanic when you're driving. But just what a great game. I don't know why I didn't finish that the first round. I had to write it down. I've been playing Hot Wheels Unleashed. And a couple of weeks ago, you guys were talking about it, and you really hit the nail on the head with everything. It's such a grind to get new cars, and like some of those time trials are impossible. Like I sit there just in a froth trying to finish these things, and it just doesn't happen. So kind of hitting a wall there. I've also been trying Sable on Gamepass, and again, one of you nailed it. It's just such a gorgeous game, but that's like it. It's so boring. Like it's really hard to get back to that. But mostly I've been really
Get
playing
him off.
Disco Elysium. Sorry.
Get him
I
off.
said, get him off. How dare you insult
That kind of
Sable?
show,
Get him
yeah.
off.
I mean, I really didn't get back to it because I don't play it as often because right now I only have Game Pass on my phone. And for a lot of those games, like I really want that console experience. So that's what's really keeping me back from getting back to it. But just from what I played so far, I don't know. It's the graphics are incredible. I would love it to like a dynamic theme of just like the plumes of smoke as they go. Fantastic stuff. But like so far, I don't know, not much to go back to. But again, I do want to try it on a console, which as of 1 p.m. today, I actually got a Series S. I got my hands on one. So
Nice.
first week in
Nice.
November. I'll be
Congrats.
back.
All
Thank
right.
you. Thank you very much. I was excited about that. Can't believe it so fast. But yeah, so I will get back to that when I get it on console. But mostly what I've been playing is Disco Elysium recently,
Right.
and just fantastic stuff. Just so innovative in every way. I mean, I can't say anything that hasn't been said about it already. But just I'm sure so you all know. I'm playing it on Switch. I haven't had access to it until just now. So just fantastic, worth the wait. Really love it.
Nice, nice.
You have to add us once you get that Xbox, unless we're
Yeah,
gonna end up scaring you off today.
We will.
I like
we
Sable. I
will.
like Sable. I'm just saying, I didn't
I'm
get enough of
just-
a chance yet.
Ignore
No, you
Jim. Let him eat his baguette in peace.
Like you wanna have Gina on his bad mood. Just say any shit about Narita boy.
Oh,
Yeah,
worst
Oh,
game
no.
ever.
No, actually,
Love.
it's not
Love that.
his favorite game anymore. Remember?
No, but still, he really
we
loves it.
Yeah.
Because
He's
he's
still
amazing,
smashing that
Fabio.
Every game
Yes, I am.
is his favorite game. Simple as that.
Every game is favorite.
Adam Reynolds.
Shout
hello.
out to Adam Reynolds in chat. How
What's
do?
up?
Great to see you, my friend.
What have you been playing, Alucard?
Let's see. I was playing Alan Wake, of course. Then I was getting into Limbo, which because I played that game only like a little bit of it, but then I decided that I want to play through it, so I was playing that. And then I was playing some Back for Blood by myself. Back for Blood it's pretty cool, but I could see that it's meant, you want to play with other people,
Yeah.
so, but the AI, I thought it was decent, like they actually were healing me and shooting zombies and stuff like that, but I didn't think it was that
We
bad.
were playing.
I still haven't played it. I've been putting it off. I just haven't played it.
But Back for Blood, I mean, it's very similar to like World War Z, it's like very similar, I
Yeah.
think. And
How dare you?
I don't think. Well, the shooting mechanics, I didn't really like them that much. Like I thought they were okay, but I like using a bat and just bashing zombies. That's fun as hell.
Yeah. I like it when you
So-
put the perk on where you heal from doing melee. So you're just running in and just meleeing people and just gaining all your health back. It's great.
But there's so many games that are like that, like 4-player co-op and blah blah blah. So it's just, I actually wanted to play. I might be getting the Aliens Fire Team Elite. I think that game looks pretty cool.
I have a hard time with those kind of games. I always find that you either join a game where there's already friends established, and they either fucking kick you or they you just don't know what's going on. I have a hard time with those co-op games.
Aliens is fun though for the single. If you're looking for that single player, the fan service is right on point. I really like it.
Oh, it's this Fire Team.
Yeah, because I'm getting a little sick of zombies. I'm like, I kind of need something different. Like the Aliens. I love Alien franchise, but then I went back to State of Decay 2 because the game is getting so much updates and it looks so much better and plays so well at 60 frames a second. So I'm beginning back to State of Decay because they had a big update and they had a new story, missions and everything. So
I went back to State of Decay 2 when the Series X came out. It's like a different game.
Yeah. It's 60
it gets quite
frames.
repetitive, doesn't it? It gets quite repetitive quite quickly.
Yeah, like the problem with some of those games, like they need to add more missions to it. They didn't focus on that. They just want to add weapons and like other things, but they should have added more missions to it to make it more interesting. But the problem is that like I've beaten it like 6 times, so it's like the game is I'm going to play it forever, but it's like I want State of Decay 3 already. I'm ready for another one, So
I can get an announcement next year's E3.
Yeah, might be a couple of years, but I don't know. That's it for me.
Nice. What about you then, Bob?
I've played a lot of Back for Blood. Played even more Far Cry 6. And I've been playing Zombie Army 4 and looking for people to play with so I can get some of these achievements knocked out, but nobody wants to play it anymore. So,
I didn't want to play it when it came out.
Anyway, that's about it. Far Cry 6 is amazing, the best Far Cry. It's built on every predecessor and improved on it, and Redders is dumb for thinking that you shouldn't buy it.
Far Cry 5 is better.
I have the Ultimate Edition, and I am more than happy with it.
That's fair, as long as you enjoy it.
What I'm excited about is that DLC where you get to play as the villains. That sounds like, hopefully they don't mess that up, because there's a good opportunity there.
Oh yeah,
I
for
found
sure.
that with Far Cry 6, once you get a Lujo, where that Black Panther Ghost Cat thing, you literally just send that in and let it fucking kill the entire camp. You didn't even have to do anything. So
I like to do everything stealth wise with an American suppressor equipped, a 10 times scope, and I don't ever send my Amigo in because they cause chaos, and I just want to circle strafe the whole base and slowly take out heads.
Especially Guapo. What a pain. It just goes right in and you're hiding in the grass.
Right.
So I did love the Chicharon intro quest. I thought that was fucking hilarious. Just this rooster that's got like a thirst for revenge. It's fucking brilliant. Yeah, once I got a Lujo, that was it. You just destroyed every camp for me.
Wow.
Nice. And what about you, Baguette Boy? What you've been playing?
So, popular opinion, I've been playing a little bit of Sable. I'm now somehow I can see I can see why people don't like it. I know Red has played very little. And didn't get on with a few of my mates. But I'm now 26 hours in, and I haven't finished the story. Sable.
Wow.
Oh,
okay. Apparently, it's a 7-hour game. I don't know what I've been doing. Yeah.
What?
Yeah, I've just explored every inch of the map. I haven't had much time to play a little bit of Back for Blood, which I really enjoy, and I've been jumping into Minecraft again and just doing a bit of creative mode and just building stupid shit that in a week's time I'll look back and go, why am I so sad? So yeah,
What a time vampire.
What?
that is Minecraft in a nutshell for me. I'll get on there, I'll get really into it. In a week's time I'll turn around and go, what am I doing? Like, why am I doing this?
Do you want to,
I
do
always
you want
found out
to
Minecraft.
discuss about the meaning of life with us? Really?
No, absolutely not. It's not in Minecraft. You won't find it there. No.
I always plan these big epic builds, and I get like halfway through, I'm like, oh, this is fucking shit, I'm bored of this, and then I stop playing
Yeah.
it.
I can never be asked to build anything though. I actually like Minecraft. I think it's fun. I just got no patience. I like
get
playing,
there and
I
build a
like playing
Greg's.
the add-ons though. Yeah, Greg's. That's Greg's. For everyone listening, the Festive Bake is out on the 4th of November in the UK. And you haven't lived if you don't eat a Festive Bake.
We're not sponsored by Greg's. He's just that passionate about it.
He's just on here peddling their pastries.
Yeah, no,
Clearly should be sponsored by them.
ads.
That's
Get in touch.
that is one thing that Minecraft is missing and has always needed is some sort of quest system for you and your
Quest
friends to
base.
go on.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
If it had that, it would be wow. It would be awesome. It'd be like ESO and 8-bit.
Have you played any of the? I say that you probably haven't, but the paid DLC. There are actually sort of quest-based paid DLCs with actually missions and points to it. I've had the Frozen one. I got it for my kids, and that's got like an actual missions to do. You have to go out and actually do stuff.
Sure, for your kids.
Yeah.
No,
for
there's
the
all
kid.
sorts. There's all
Okay,
sorts.
yeah.
I really want to get the DuckTales
Hello
one,
Kitty.
just so I can go and jump into the like big vat of money.
I wish there was
I
like
did the Minions one recently. I really want to try. It looks.
I wish there was
cool.
like a proper Minecraft MMORPG, where you can like fucking build an entire world, but there's like quests like World of Warcraft, but for Minecraft. Where you can like build shit, and building shit should be like the ultimate objective.
I think you're
Whole
talking about that
community
one
of
game.
people.
Yeah, it'd be great.
There's
who regret
there's a
to
game
not
like
play it.
that though.
Probably we would be going to the topic of mods for Minecraft because there's a lot of mods in Minecraft that give you quests to do all this kind of stuff.
Yeah, there is. Yeah.
Is it
Minecraft would be so much better, you know.
Someone
Yeah.
just finished building the entire of Middle Earth after 10 years the other day. I saw.
Saw that.
I'm like, we need to do like a stream of us running around Middle Earth in Minecraft. I'm down for that.
We should definitely do like a Minecraft stream where it's just us building
Setting
shit
fire
on
to people's
Minecraft.
houses forever. That's what I do. That's the problem with Minecraft. But we used to have it. I got it when it first came out, and it was like a $5. And I knew a guy, and he would be setting those torches off and making all this stuff go off. And there's me trying to build a wall, and I set it on fire, and I die. And I'm like, what's going on? I can never understand it. I got all right at doing like
That was
the
always
pixel
my
art
favourite.
pictures. I could do the giant pictures in the sky, but building anything, nah, it's not for me. I'd rather.
I always
just
find
go
in
down
Minecraft,
and
like
play
I get a few hours into it and I just get bored of farming. I just start looking for dupe methods online, like how to get more shit without farming it.
I've just started pissing about in creative. I just like building stuff, you know.
It means more though if you're doing survival. Obviously not if you cheat, but it means more.
The best thing I ever did on that was a cobblestone maker. That's about as creative as I got. I made that, and more cobblestone kept coming out, and I chiseled it away. I was like, I've achieved something here. I'm done with this.
You sound like Randy from the South Park episode where he's trying to play it.
Yeah.
Oh,
Jesus.
Yeah, but I was
Well-
gonna say if you want to play a Minecraft MMO, you may as well just play Trove then. That's probably the closest you'll get.
Trove isn't as good as Minecraft, though. That's the problem. Minecraft
I mean,
is,
yeah.
isn't
It needs to be
good- It's
Minecraft.
just weirdly good in a weird way. And I don't know why.
Yeah.
'Cause it's not a good game. It's just good times.
Yeah,
just fun.
it's a fucking time vampire. As soon as you start playing it, you've lost 12 hours. You don't know where the fuck the day's gone, but you've got a fucking number.
And you barely did anything, exactly.
I'm quite annoyed it hasn't had a Series X enhancement yet, though, because the graphics look shit now in terms of
Never come
resolution and draw
Yeah,
They were
what's-
distance.
supposed to be
That's
doing
been
a fucking
wiped
ray tracing
away.
update, weren't they?
I think that's
Yeah.
gone. I don't think.
Yeah, I know.
it's
Remember
What's
that?
so hard?
So-
What's so hard to upgrade Minecraft? Why is it
That
so
was like,
difficult?
wasn't that like part of that E3 show that one time? It looked
It was.
Yeah.
amazing.
Yes.
They have to
They
get it
showed it
working,
off
though,
with
everything
Series
else.
X, didn't it?
That's the problem. It has to be like cross-compatible with all the other versions of Minecraft.
Yeah.
So I don't think it likes it.
Mm.
But they have just
'Cause
announced
otherwise-
that the Java version's getting support on Gamepass PC, hasn't it? It's
right.
weird.
Yeah.
Oh,
You
is
can
it?
play either one.
Yep.
Interesting.
Yeah.
This is so bizarre.
It'll probably come, but it'll probably be not as good as they showed originally.
Probably we are going to get the ray tracing for Minecraft when Elder Scrolls 6 ends up being released. Simple as that.
That's it.
I,
yeah.
I honestly thought it was one of those things that was going to come with the Series X because I believe they showed it off during the Series X presentation, didn't they?
He did.
That was
Yeah.
like the only thing they
That was
showed
like
off.
their
Was it?
highlight. Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, have you played anything else, Jinner, or is that about it for this week?
That's about it. I've downloaded a lot of games ready to start, and then my children keep waking up early and taking my precious gaming time from me. So
It's just rude, isn't it?
it is quite rude. Yeah.
Those damn
Send them back.
kids, right? They're just the worst.
No.
You get them off watch as well, Jenna.
Yeah. Just the mum. Yeah.
Oh damn.
This is where you just see someone coming into me silent face.
Yeah, exactly. Right. I was like, you better hope she's not listening right now.
You just see these little cardboard cutouts just walk past the camera.
Yeah.
Oh. I've honestly played a lot this week. I'm just trying to have a look, and Xbox-wise, bar a couple of games for review, the main thing I played was a bit more Nickelodeon All-Star Brawl with my kids, and Teacup, which is a point-and-click adventure game about looking for tea, because that's what us British do. And then mainly than that, I've been playing like PC games this week. So I've been trying to work through some I've had backlogged for reviews. So I've caught up. I played that new Blaze racing game, the Blaze and the Monster Machine. I've played some demos for upcoming games that I can't talk about yet as well, which is really annoying. So lots of stuff that's embargoed for another week. So, but well,
That was Forza 5, wasn't it?
I wish.
I'm joking.
That's how you know you made it, though.
You got a
That's
demo
it. If I got a demo for Forza 5 already, I'd feel special.
It's official. Insider Ash just got a demo for Starfield.
Yeah,
Yeah,
no, I got a Gears of War PC pre-build.
That's how you know. That's how you know you made it on as a channel when you have stuff that you can't even show because it's embargoed.
Yeah, but I'm not gonna lie, right?
Or
this
just
is-
because it's
they're
not ready.
They're indie horror games, but they're embargoed for a week. But hey, I'll take them and play them. They're fun. There's just one of them I've not played yet as well. Came out like yesterday. So shout out to Sensei. He's,
Sensei!
finished his
What's
8-hour
up?
Twitter Spaces. He's here. What has he missed? You missed our brand new
You survived.
intro video screen. I'll show you it in. Just bear with me. There you go. Look.
Yo, what?
Damn it.
Oh man, when I first
All
saw
of
this, I was like,
it.
"What is this, man?"
Ready for when the show starts. But I'll show it off again. I don't want everyone to miss it. So there you go. But we'll jump
That's the
into
screen.
that was the waiting screen basically.
That's just going to
Um,
be the whole show. Put it back there. That's the whole thing now.
Yeah, they don't need to see our faces. Just there you go.
Exactly. Just appreciate that screen. Simple as that.
Who
But
is
no.
that face? I feel like an idiot 'cause I don't know who the fucking face is of.
It's
Who is
Ash's
it?
face.
That's
It's a
When I
young
was
Ash.
shaven.
Yeah.
That's not
Never
like-
you. Give
It
over.
is. It is. It's me from a couple of years ago.
Bollocks.
It is very photoshopped. It's good.
Photoshop.
That was me before I had a beard. Like,
For
like
that
one
you
moment,
airbrushed?
For one
That you
moment,
had
I
a
thought it
modelling
was actually
career.
Cloud.
yeah. Did you not think that's me cosplaying as my favorite video game ever, Cloud?
Tell you what, Ash, you've had a tough pandemic, haven't you?
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's been hard.
Back when he sidelined as an Abercrombie and Fitch model.
As soon as they shut the shopping centres, he's like, what can I do? You know?
That's
Let
it.
it
I just
all
wandered
go.
aimlessly, wondering what to do with my
So
life.
he's like, I'm a man, so I can't do OnlyFans. Fuck it, I'll do a podcast.
That's it. That's it. Yeah, I was like, I can't afford a hot tub, so we'll do it next best thing, and I'll do an Xbox podcast. I've realised now I should have done one where I was.
Hot tubs.
I got you all to sign a contract and stuff, and
I can't
you
wait until you get
praised
one of
us
those,
like a cult. But
I can't wait until you get one of those ASMR mics. Just have you look in my ear.
like that. I might just set up like a food ASMR channel as well, a side one. XBL ASMR.
Jinna needs one when he's eating ramen.
He's fucking baguette.
Yeah, you're missing a trick there, mate.
Get two cameras set up. We can have 3D ramen eating.
That's it. One gin or two baguettes.
I'm guessing.
That's
I'm
the game
guessing.
now.
One
I'm
gin
I'm
and two
guessing
baguettes.
Ash's donut eating video did well, huh? Is that what you want to go back to?
I just like eating, mate. If you can't tell, this physique isn't like just from work.
There's a reason. There's a reason why he's peddling Greg's pastries.
Man,
This podcast is all about
I'd be like,
product
do you know, like
placement.
Jared. I'd be like Jared, but not.
No,
like,
don't do that.
coaching
Don't do
kids and
that.
stuff. But I'd gladly eat Greg's and say it was healthy and stuff. It'd be amazing.
This podcast was endorsed by cheap as shit dandelion and burdock.
That's the best kind of dandelion and burdock. The one where it doesn't really have a brand name; it just sits in your cupboard. It's the best. That was tell us you're British without saying you're British. And you're like, I've got dandelion and burdock in my cupboard here.
Sugar free as well. They all seem to be sugar free now. I can't find anywhere it says sugar on there. Pretty
It's
much
like
every
sugar free, but it's full of a spy, isn't it?
Yeah. every dandelion and
Old
burdock now
cancer,
seems
that's
to
what
be
you got
sugar
now.
free.
Come on.
Oh,
Like I just love how we began this as like, okay, I think we should do this first topic as quick as possible, and then we are just, you know what?
No chance.
Screw it.
I wasn't far off. I told you it would take like an hour. But there you go. There you go.
well, we'll jump
That's-
on to the
that's
actual
good, my
topics
podcast. That's
for
it.
all you people that have managed to get through that first exciting what we've been playing last week. So, topic one was the Xbox mini fridge finally went on sale, sold out quicker than a fart. Did any of you go for it, and did any of you get it? I didn't.
Nope.
I did.
No.
I
Yeah,
didn't-
it's
I didn't-
priced
By the
at,
by the
like,
time I even like
$99, isn't it?
realized, by the time that I even realized it went live, it was already like sold out. So
I love the joke. I love the idea, but it is just too expensive. So,
That's
yeah.
it.
I'll tell you what you can keep in an Xbox fridge.
An Xbox.
Cheap shit dandelion and burdock.
Your
Are we
Xbox
being
is safe for the next
sponsored by
day as well.
No,
Available for only
I get
70
why
pence a
people-
bottle.
I get why people want them, but like, it was obvious the scalpers were going to fucking buy them all up and sell them at extortionate prices. There's just no point.
For general knowledge, they've come out and said they're not limited. They are making more. This is just the first
Oh, are
lot
they?
they've got ready to go. Yeah, so
yeah,
there'll probably be no more for Christmas, but they're coming out early next year, and they're going to
can't-
be an ongoing product. They're not.
I
they're
can't
not
wait to
gonna
see
be
them in
limited.
CEX for 300 quid.
Get one just in time for Easter to keep your chocolate cool.
Exactly. Next to your dandelion and burdock and sausage roll. It'd be great.
Like I just love. I just
That's
love
not
how,
sausage.
like I just love how people are like, oh my god, I just bought that brand new Xbox Series X Halo Edition, and now I'm buying a brand new mini fridge.
Let's be honest though, it's
Guys.
a fucking cool looking fridge. I would
Yeah,
like one.
it
I
is.
don't
And
want
it
to pay
charges your
200
pad
quid
as
for
well.
it.
It's got a USB
Oh, does
charger
it?
on the front.
Yeah.
It's got the
Awesome.
port.
Yeah.
The USB port is the same as the Xbox port. So
How
you
many
can plug it in
monsters
and
can you
charges
store in it?
12, I think.
12. Oh, fucking hell.
yeah.
It's
It's,
a mini
it's
fridge.
pretty
What do you
small.
expect? It's not a real fridge.
either way, the best fridge is the one that Snoop Dogg has it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's like a massive Xbox.
Big
fridge.
smeg fridge.
Yeah,
One that you can
that's
hide a body in.
Amazing.
yeah. I want the full size Xbox fridge for sure.
Yeah.
That'd be awesome.
What's next, though? Are we going to get like an Xbox waffle maker, like Xbox toaster? I mean, I'm down for it all. I want
If
the whole
KFC
kitchen
can
with
make a
Xbox
gaming
branded.
PC,
Yep.
no
Exactly.
excuse why we can't have a
I'm-
fucking Xbox waffle maker.
That's it. But I want it to
I'm
play
just-
games as well.
I'm just imagining.
Exactly, yeah.
I'm just imagining.
Make
like,
breakfast while you game. There you go.
we are doing a brand new Xbox speaker, and then it's just a Series S, but that just doesn't play any games. Simple as
It
Yeah,
doesn't,
there
it
you
doesn't-
go.
it doesn't have to. It can be like a waffle maker with a screen on, so it can run cloud and it can then run xCloud. That's all it needs. It doesn't have to be powerful. It just has to have a little crappy phone chip in it to run
I'll tell you what,
xCloud.
Ash, you are wasted as an Abercrombie and Fitch model. You should be in product design.
Exactly. exactly.
Who are these really cool winners they're like what do you call it? Like they review bomb whatever. Like who's
Oh,
these
yeah.
people?
Oh, I
that are
saw
doing-
people review bomb
Yeah,
a
like,
mini
who's
fridge.
doing
That's
that?
the best. This fridge hurt me in many ways. 1 star. I could only
I don't
fit
understand.
7 pasties in this fridge.
I
Half
cannot
a star.
support something that brandishes the Xbox logo. Well, don't fucking buy one, then you tosser. It's that simple.
But how do you review something if you don't even own it yet? Like I don't understand.
You shouldn't be allowed. You should have to buy
Yeah.
it as well. So then all those salty people that have review bomb have had to actually spend the money on it just to review bomb it. This is just ironic. That's how it should be, like Steam does.
Mm.
But hey ho.
I hate people that try to ruin shit for everyone else.
There we go. We are
The
going back
fucking
to
worst.
meta. What is the Metacritic score for the Xbox fridge?
Do you think we'll get limited edition ones like the Halo limited
I was just
edition
thinking
fridge?
that. They should. I
Maybe.
bet that's what they'll announce it on the stream, the 15th anniversary stream, 25th anniversary stream. It'll be like, and now you can get the mini fridge with like the Halo logo on and shit like that.
I think
There
they're
You guys
missing a
thought the
trick.
original design was cool. Now check this one out.
They're
There's
missing
going
a
to
trick if they don't
be-
have one that looks like a cryopod.
And when it breaks, it gets the red ring of death.
That's it.
Oh,
Yeah.
there you go.
There's going to be a fridge like an Xbox fridge of the year edition, something like that.
Yeah.
As
Talking about
voted
the
for by
360 though,
Metacritic.
the Xbox website updated itself to look like a 360 blade. which I
Yeah.
thought was ace.
Awesome.
That was
Yeah.
nice. I bet
Yep.
it's a shame it's not going to be permanent. I don't think, but it should be.
Also, that
Or just-
cryopod idea is really stuck in my head now. Would you open the fridge like that as well? Like you're opening.
Shit,
the
it's just like
cryopod.
steam comes out the side of it.
Would that be a mini freezer instead of a mini fridge?
Yeah,
There you go. Look, sorted.
I want one now.
yeah. Epic, wouldn't it? Yeah.
Yeah.
So as you open it, like steam comes out, and then there's all your monsters.
There we go.
Or they're gonna sell a 360 version wrapped in a towel.
A monster, if you're watching this, yeah. Hook me up.
Hey,
You're costing me a fucking fortune.
we'll have Kong Strong. We're not pushy here for the big brands. Kong Strong, you want to sponsor us? I'll put that 45p Red Bull knockoff on the show. I'll have a stack of them. It'd be great.
But we were going for
Pretty
Lowe's this week.
Yeah,
Lowe's.
that's it. Lowe's.
Lowe's.
Anyone.
That's where the money is.
Yeah, Lowe's, hit us up, send us a PM. We'll all wear Lowe's t-shirts, hats. We'll all drink it in front and like actually drink it, not like those fake people where they're like,
I'm going to drop them a tweet now. Let's see how it goes.
yeah, let's have a look. 'Cause Lowe's is quite nice. I mean, for the price, you can't go wrong, really. So
That's the way to sell the endorsement. It's quite nice for the price.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's quite nice for the price.
like,
I had
if you're
worse-
fond of like Netto and stuff like that, Lowe's
Yeah.
is perfect for you. Do you know what I mean? So
Just have to say that your drink's nicer than paint thinner. So there's
there you go, yeah.
Yo,
Put it right on
Is
the
it,
label.
is it though?
damn, bro.
And if we get sponsored by Lowe's, I'll drink it while playing Final Fantasy VII when we hit 500 subscribers on the YouTube channel. And tell you guys, you're gonna get instant publicity. It's worth doing it.
I
Completely.
think any chance of that happening was just killed off by Redders. With that
What,
It's
so,
like
so you're saying that we should say it's worse than paint thinner?
Didn't like the taste, but it sure does strip a wall nice.
Hey, they'll drink that shit as vodka in Russia then. So it's got multi-purpose. It's great. We'll go
Never
on to
have I
topic
stripped
two.
an engine so fast as when I use Lowe's.
The aftertaste
Yeah.
was a bit much, but I'm enjoying pissing
No.
neon green.
The review better than a bottle of acid, worse than a Coke. Simple as
To be
that.
fair though, when I drink Monster, it always reminds me of what's that film called now? Role
Role
Models. Where
Models,
he's
yeah.
pissing green. He's like, it's Shrek's piss. Every time I drink Monster, I feel the same.
That's a Minotaur, isn't it? Minotaur.
Yeah.
Minotaur!
Taste
Taste
the
the beast!
Such a
Oh,
good if you've
This is not
watched
going to be
that
a
film,
short
it's amazing.
episode, is it?
This is not going to be. I'm not going to be able to play Self Thieves.
That film got me proper into Kiss. I must admit.
Yeah.
I started listening to a lot more Kiss from that film.
Such a good movie.
This is great. Honestly, I'm a huge fan, but like the problem is like they play that one song, you think that's all they got, and then you don't know like the back catalog is great stuff. I don't
There
know
was
if people-
Yeah.
Gene Simmons was on Good Morning Britain yesterday telling people to wear a mask. It was fucking ace.
Was his tongue hanging out the bottom of his mask?
No, he was promoting his paintings, which is pretty cool.
He has it
Painter.
scowl painted,
To be
like,
fair,
printed
right?
on the front.
If you've ever been to a Kiss concert, it's the weirdest thing ever. Their opening act is a guy painting. I shit you not. I went to
Oh,
see
I
him
heard
in
about that.
Manchester. It's 45 minutes of some bald guy going like this to some music, and then he flashes it off, and then he's like, "I'm going to do a custom one for Manchester that you can pay to win. Like you pay to like have a ticket to win." Paints it up. All it does is paint the same picture as the night before, but on the bottom he writes Manchester. And everyone was like clapping away. I'm like, fucking hell, I'd rather have had like a support act, anything. It's like 45 minutes of some guy prancing on
Yeah.
stage, painting.
For 45 minutes, I want to see Gene Simmons come out and paint it with his fucking tongue.
Yeah,
Right.
that's what I mean. I paid enough for tickets. It was, to be fair, right, Kiss, probably the best live concert I've ever been to as like a standalone show.
Absolutely.
I mean, and I only saw them, 2 years ago, maybe, if not more, less. There were fucking fireworks and explosions, and they were fucking ziplining across the fucking arena. I'm like, they're about 65 and they're kicking ass.
I just want to ask something like, where are we going? Like we were
We're
supposed.
talking about how amazing
about
Kiss
Kiss.
were.
Yeah.
No, no,
We
I
need
don't
to be
know.
a
I
Kiss-
know. I
Kiss
know.
rock
No
band.
worries.
That's what we need.
No worries. No
Fabio,
worries.
there's a
It's
space in every podcast for Kiss,
Yeah.
regardless
Now,
of what the
Gene
podcast
Simmons,
is
if you want
about.
to
That on the
sponsor
labels,
us, we'll all
man.
wear makeup, we'll all face paint up.
okay, Radis, you do have a point. You do have a point.
Oh, one more thing about Kiss. Did you see that video of Gene almost falling off the platform at the concert a couple of weeks ago? There was like a problem with the thing lowering, and it wasn't going level. So he's like climbing up the thing so he doesn't fall off. But they fixed it. He's okay. But it's worth checking out.
Amazing. I remember they did. I've just seen that tweet's gone live now.
Yeah, I've now tweeted Lowe's to see if we can be the official podcast of their beverages.
Did Melinda Messenger ever get back in touch about us being the official podcast of a fan club?
Funny enough, she did not. No.
Shocking.
And I can't find that tweet anymore, so maybe she did more than just not reply.
Oh, we'll jump on to topic 2. Obviously, this is from the week before we were going to talk about this, but obviously there was the DC Fandome 2021 the other week. It pulled in over 66 million global views live, which is immense.
Damn.
And they announced a ton. Bear with us. I know it's mainly movies. They announced a lot of movie stuff, but there was some gaming stuff to talk about. They showed off a new updated trailer for the Suicide Squad game
Looking forward to that.
with a
That's gonna be so good.
2022 release date, next gen only, I believe.
Nice.
But they didn't have an official, like a final date, no footage or anything like that either. But
I've got more excitement for that than I have. Is it Batman? Whatever it's fucking called.
It's
Arkham.
Dark
I agree,
Gotham
100%.
Knights.
Yeah, that's the
Now-
one. I got more excitement for Kill the Justice League than I have.
Now,
One-
I was
Warner
interested in
Brothers.
Gotham Knights
Because you don't have any
it's-
friends, Redders.
For you guys, that's all I need.
Oh, wait. You think we are friends? What?
I like to think we are.
You're sharing a
I was-
screen next to each other.
I was writing you up fucking Christmas cards and everything.
You're just a guy. You're just a guy who follows us when we are about to record.
Was the
I'll,
Was the picture of the-
I'll break him up before he gets a bit
Say you
angsty.
move them.
I know.
was the cover of the card going to be you on the piano, like you said?
Yeah, with Bob playing it, me laying on it,
Yeah, exactly.
you pissing up against it.
Merry Christmas.
Fabio
That's
dancing to it,
podcast.
Oh Lord.
Oh, geez.
Ash swinging from the disco ball, and Jenna flying through the air as a baby. It's gonna be fucking
Can we,
perfect.
can we now have Ash as an Abercrombie and Fitch model?
Yeah.
Just in there. in the background.
Mate, I'll do it. I've got no shame. I'll do everything. I'm down.
There's no shame in his game.
No shame, no subscriber counts. That's it.
I feel bad for Fimbers. The first episode they've watched, they must be thinking, Jesus Christ, what have I walked into?
It's because we haven't been on for 2 weeks.
is
so
not
we've
what
got
I
all this,
expected.
like, built up angst out.
Yeah.
Oh man.
I have to like focus my fucked up thoughts somewhere, so they come here.
Do them on a Tuesday with Jenna. That's what that show's for. Is I thought that was our therapy session, Red.
I seriously, I was like proper thinking about it earlier about this picture, this like panel picture. I was like proper going into detail of how I thought it would look and everything. It's fucking.
He's painting it. Get Gene Simmons' friend to paint it for you. You'll be sorted.
We're back. We're back.
Oi,
with
bald
this,
man who
everybody.
paints with this. Come to our panel picture.
And he dances while he does it. You said.
I'll do the
That's
tweet.
just
Wait,
music. He like he does
Get
it
on
on
Twitter.
music, so he's like proper jigging into it with his body, like strutting. I'll find out who it is after the show and I'll put it in the Discord. But it's
nice.
amazing, honestly.
Now Gene Simmons has to be in the fucking picture now, doesn't he? Like, that's- I think I
Gene
You can have him
Simmons.
flying across the top, like with his tongue out, or we're all stood on his tongue.
Or he can be like off to the side, and his tongue is literally like
Yeah,
around
the
all
floor.
the panel members,
That's it.
and ends up on Fabio's nipple.
What the hell, man?
What the hell
Can
is
we-
going on?
Can we talk about
Okay.
DC?
What?
DC Fabio.
Now,
Yeah, about that,
I
Jesus.
was really interested in the Gotham Knights game because it's Court of Owls, which is amazing.
Yeah.
But I don't like that it's sort of forced co-op.
is
Because
it?
I just don't like yours. I don't want to play with yours. I just want to play on my own. And there was nothing wrong with the Arkham Knight series, like the Arkham series and anything like that.
It
But
was
this
great
game,
until Origins came along. And then
I know, but
Origins
this game
was shit.
isn't canon. It's not
What?
part of
Too
the
much
Arkham
Batmobile in that
series.
last one.
Nah, I when Rocksteady make it, it's great. But when they did that Origins, it was just absolutely
You
awful.
really didn't
Yeah,
like
but
it?
what about Arkham Knight?
Nah,
That
it's
came out
It was
after Origins.
quite
Arkham Knight was
fun,
good.
actually.
Yeah, the ones that
Yeah.
made by Rocksteady were just they were top notch. I even enjoyed Arkham. What's it called? The last one.
Arkham Knight.
Arkham Knight.
Knight.
Yeah,
Night.
Yeah,
that's
yeah.
great.
The first one is the best still. I'll fight all these. The first one is the
That's
best.
still the one.
I always,
that
I
yet
always
to
thought the
play.
second one
Like-
was best.
Yeah.
Yeah,
same here.
Asylum is quite amazing because of being the one who started everything, but I think Arkham City is better,
Nah.
to be honest.
Nah,
Yeah,
the lack of
that's the
open
first
world
one I
makes it
played.
better.
I'll tell you what,
It's more
I would
compressed,
happily-
less fucking about.
I would happily let Rocksteady develop any superhero game because they actually get it. Like they get the lore and shit. I mean, there
It
was
is
so
literally the
many.
only-
There was so many minute details in the Arkham games that just set them apart.
I mean, yeah, they're literally the only studio that actually nailed it. Like every other
who-
studio
who
has
is
tried. has
developing-
failed.
Who is developing the Suicide Squad and the
That's Rocksteady. Yeah.
Arkham Knight and
That's
the
gonna be-
other
Arkham
that's gonna be
Knights is
interesting.
Warner Brothers, I think.
Warner Brothers?
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, is that everything in the same family? Rocksteady is from Warner Brothers, right?
Is it though? Right.
Is it? No,
no.
I don't know. I thought it was part of.
Yeah, no, they're published
they're
by
under
them, yeah.
they're under Warner
Yeah.
Brothers, but they're not. Yeah,
They are-
they're not the same development teams.
Mm,
Is it the same development team as a Shadow Mortar game as the Lord of the Rings? game?
Oh, what a good
No,
game.
I don't think
Oh my
so.
God.
No, Rocksteady didn't make that, did they?
No,
I
I'm
think
not
so.
saying Rocksteady. I'm saying
Oh,
the
right.
one that's made by that they're making the. You said the.
Yeah, Warner Brothers made Shadow of Mordor, I think.
Yeah.
Like-
And,
here's the
Sounds
thing.
like
I do think the developer is quite important for the game that is being made, but I think that also it is necessary to have characters that are interesting to me. For example, like I'm not interested into Suicide Squad. I know it looks good from the trailer. I know it caught your attention. I know it can be amazing and all this stuff. But I'm just not a fan of Suicide Squad, to be honest.
Get out.
You didn't like that?
Just to let you know,
I
the
didn't-
developers
I-
have
no,
only
here's the
made
thing,
Batman
here's the
Arkham
thing.
Origins and Lego Legends of Chima Online, and then the horrible Batman Arkham City Wii U port. That's all they've done other than Gotham Knights. So,
I used to like
Right.
you, Fabio.
Well, the thing is,
Well,
like,
I never liked you, Bob. No,
Oh,
I don't see how.
You know what, Bob?
I don't
Like
see
Sony.
how
love
the
it, brother.
Suicide Squad has a chance because they have to kill the Justice League. How do they have a chance at all to do that?
Yeah,
Did you
yeah.
see
Kryptonite.
Batman versus Superman? That guy didn't have a chance, but they made a movie out of it.
I'll tell you what.
Have you-
lucky
have you ever
both
watched
their mums
Tower
named
of
Martha,
Babel?
innit?
or Red Tower of Babel, should I say?
But like-
Batman has a little black book that tells you how to kill all the Justice League.
Yeah,
Literally.
I think that was
and that's the whole point of the comic.
there was
so.
there was that they made a
Say,
movie
like,
called
Superman, give him a kryptonite cheeseburger.
I think it was called Batman like Doom or something like that, where Batman had like all the weaknesses and he and it got stolen and it was used against the Justice League, like how to take out each member. Yeah, I mean
Legion
maybe
of
that's
Doom.
what they're gonna do. but-
Batman's the only one that's not really a superhero, though, isn't he?
He doesn't need to
Yeah,
be a
he's rich.
superhero.
Rich, yeah.
It's good power.
Technically, Superman's not a superhero. He's an alien.
Yeah.
So he's not a superhero. He's just a normal bloke from an alien planet.
He's a god here.
But like again,
Batman is just a rich
So-
boy in spandex.
but like what I meant was not that I don't like the Suicide Squad. It's just because it's not a team name or a comic thing that just calls my attention to. Oh my god, I am really excited for this. Batman is a whole other thing. That's the
Did you
difference.
see
So
the latest Suicide Squad movie?
I need
Yes,
to
it's
see that
amazing.
Oh,
because
brilliant.
I am
Awesome.
excited.
Really good.
Because I am excited for that because it's from the same director of Guardians of the Galaxy. But if it was just Suicide Squad and nothing more in it, I would just okay.
Oh,
Nice,
mate,
but
you've got
let's
to watch
see how
that
it
film. It
goes.
is,
Yeah.
it's
Yeah,
so
the new
funny.
one's great.
It's so
See
good.
how
The
you
first,
feel.
No, I'm
the first
sure.
Suicide
Yeah.
Squad was absolutely awful, but the new one's
Yeah.
fantastic.
Like I'm more excited about the Suicide Squad game because of the movie and how good it was.
I just
Before
watched,
that, I would have been more excited for Court of Owls.
I just watched Man of Steel again. Fuck me, what a movie! That's such a good
Great
film.
film.
Yeah, it was
It's
good.
a great movie.
And then they went and ruined it with Batman versus Superman.
Yeah, but then they made up for it with the Justice League director's cut, which is amazing.
Oh no!
Yeah.
Even that
If
was
you don't
great.
like the Schneider cut, you don't like
really-
movies.
I don't
It's
want to watch
amazing.
3.5 hours of film. Like
The
it's
doesn't
Zack
not
feel
a
like
Snyder
it,
superhero
movie
movie.
is really well done.
Yeah, it doesn't, and it's in chapters, so like you can stop it and like you're good.
Yeah.
You can get back to it. No big deal.
Like
Yeah,
Endgame,
just split
Endgame
it
was
down.
quite long. I felt that was like teetering on the edge of like,
Yeah,
yeah, this is
yeah.
getting a bit long-winded.
I just want to know like what the fuck is Zack Snyder thinking about doing with the Martian Manhunter because he was just completely useless during that movie. Just...
Well, he wasn't. He just didn't do anything. He was obviously
Exactly.
being built up for something.
And he's been there for
Exactly.
3 movies now because he's been that
Like-
general or whatever.
He
Just a
did
lazy
nothing.
bastard.
He
Yeah.
did nothing.
I remember-
He didn't help, and he was a weirdo to just stalk Lois Lane during the whole movie.
I remember-
He just wanted to come in and look at Bruce Wayne in bed. That's all he did.
I remember watching Batman versus Superman and falling asleep, and I ended up missing like half an hour. And I remember being like angry that I had to go back and watch the previous half an hour because I hated the movie that much.
I fell asleep in one of the Avengers films in the cinema nearly. It put the one before the last one. I was just like, this is boring. It's just so long-winded and
Age of
crap.
Ultron.
No, before
Yeah,
that.
Ultron was terrible.
No, after that. After Age of Ultron, the one after that.
Infinity
Before
War.
Not about
Infinity
Infinity
War.
War, are you?
You were
Right.
bored during Infinity War.
Yeah, it was so
Okay,
blown up. It was so over. It was so bigged up to the point it wasn't good. I thought
remember-
it was not as good as nearly as good as people made out.
I remember like when going to the cinema and seeing that when that ending happened. My God, the reaction was like everyone was like, "What the fuck has just happened?" It was incredible. It was such a good feeling to be a part of.
Unless you're Ash.
Unless you're
I
Ash.
just was really bored. It was so dragged out, and Endgame was better. I just was a bit like, nah.
Marvel hit more consistently, I feel.
Okay.
But like
Yeah,
DC,
Marvel definitely hit more consistently, but it's
DC
just,
has a good movie every now and then.
unless they're animated, and they're pretty much 95% good. The animated ones.
The animated movies.
Oh,
from
yeah,
DC
they're
are
amazing.
just amazing.
Yeah,
Has
they're
anyone
great.
watched the new Mortal Kombat movie, the Battle of the Realms?
Not yet.
That's really
Oh,
good.
the new animated one? No, no.
Really good.
Okay, this is the DC Fandome podcast now.
Yeah.
Next topic.
NetherRealm are under Warner Brothers. DC's owned by Warner Brothers. They kind of coexist.
Yeah, stop being a spoil sport.
My favourite part of the
What
whole
it
versus
was,
Mortal
they
Kombat.
showed off 2 games, and that's
My
what
favourite
really-
part of the whole discussion was when Fabio said, "I know sometimes developers can be important for games." It's a very
No,
good point.
no.
Without a developer.
No, no.
I don't think you
didn't
meant
say
it like that.
sometimes. I
If you-
never said sometimes they are. I said I know they are important, but for me to be excited for a game, it needs to be something that interested me. Simple as that.
And you know what? I wanted to get back to when you said that before. I totally hear you, because like before seeing that latest Suicide Squad movie, I didn't give a shit about any of those characters.
Yeah.
But that movie was so
that
good
movie
and they
made
were
it
so
good.
engaging. Yeah. Like that now I'm just full, I'm all in. Can't
That
wait.
scene
like-
with Margot Robbie breaking out of that place.
But like,
It's so well
She's
put
She's always
together.
great. Yeah.
this is a
Totally.
nice comparison that I'm going to make. Like, we all watched Guardians of the Galaxy, right? Is anyone here really excited for the new Guardians of the Galaxy game just because
No,
of
not
the
at all.
movie?
No.
No,
So
because
that's-
I'll tell you why I'm not
released-
So
excited.
you're
I think
telling,
it's-
so you're
The first
telling
big
me,
sale, I'm excited.
so,
but
so
not
you're
yet.
telling me that it doesn't matter the movie, doesn't matter necessarily the developer for you to be excited. The characters are not interesting to you for you to be amazingly excited.
No, not
right?
at all. I love the
So,
characters. The reason
that's
why
my
I'm not
point.
interested in
Thank
is
you very much.
because
I rest
the
my
Marvel
case.
Avengers was shit.
Yeah, that's it.
That's-
Marvel Avengers was terrible, so no one
Exactly.
wants to
And
play a
is it
game that
different-
looks exactly the same as Marvel Avengers, but with
Is
different
it different
characters.
developers for the both
No,
games?
it's still
Yeah, that-
what are they called? Is it Eidos Interactive? They still doing it? Crystal Dynamics.
Yeah.
Because
Yeah,
Avengers
that's-
was a huge disappointment. I totally agree, and that's what's
Yeah.
really stopping me from Guardians of the Galaxy.
Yeah,
Be hilarious if Xbox does buy Warner Brother games.
don't think they will, but hey ho.
That would be huge, I think, because it's not just. I mean, it's all the shit that comes with it, isn't it? Like Mortal Kombat, Injustice.
Yeah,
I have a feeling it's
Mhm.
going to be like this, like maybe certain developers. That's it, not the whole thing, though. That's what I think.
I don't think they'll pick them to pieces. I think they'll get quite a lot. But I don't think they'll. I don't think it'll happen. I don't see them like making a big Bethesda-like acquisition again anytime soon.
no, I don't.
I think
really
I think they might pick up like the small studio here and there. I don't think they'll like buy up an entire publishing team because they're on about Take-Two as well, aren't they? They're on about buying Take-Two, or people think they're on about buying Take-Two. Yeah.
Well, we'll jump on to the next topic, which is basically just a quick rundown of some of the games that have been announced this last couple of weeks and a couple of delay announcements. So we have got Bloodborne revamped and Bloodborne 2 revamped has been announced. I'm assuming these are Bloodrayne, which are coming to
Yeah, I was about to
Xbox,
say
PS,
Bloodborne
and
2. That hasn't even
Switch.
come out yet. Why is they
Yeah.
revamping?
November 18th. These are just sort of remasters. I'm assuming they're being done by Aspire, which means they're going to be exactly the same. Just
These are
running on a higher quality.
weird for me because they weren't even that popular when they came out originally, were they? I thought they were like the bastard child of Blood Omen.
Oh,
Yeah,
probably.
Legacy of
That's
Kain.
very astute. Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah, that's really good.
that's pretty accurate.
Yeah.
Like, okay.
I'll be honest. I've never played either of those games that you just
Nah,
mentioned.
neither have I.
Me either.
Yeah.
I've never played them.
Legacy of Kain Soul Reaver deserves a fucking remake.
Yes.
Yes, it does.
Oh yeah.
Never played that
my
either.
God.
Oh, get out,
Jesus
Slayer.
fucking-
I didn't have access to it, man. I was young,
Nice
bro.
game.
Dude,
I was like,
You
what?
would have been young as well, wouldn't you? Jesus.
I was like, what, maybe 7, 8 when that game came out?
Show my age. How old are you?
I'm 29.
Fucking hell.
So I was
Yeah,
really
you
looking
would've
forward to them announcing next gen upgrades for the old Batman games, and it didn't happen, and I was very let down. I want to play the old Batman
Needs to
games
happen,
at 60
doesn't it?
frames a second.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it needs to happen.
Haven't they
Either
got-
give us- either give
Have
us
you got
60
FPS
frames or give us
boost
a
in
patch.
HDR though?
I don't believe
No.
the FPS boost is working on the
Okay.
Arkham Knight games.
They don't have FPS boost, do they? Were they weren't added? Were they? I don't know. I don't think they were added to the FPS boost program.
As you can all see, we have a lot of info here. Like it's
Yeah.
just
We have a lot of
Very
questions, not many answers.
Spencer in chat says Shredders has got delayed to 2022.
I'm really looking forward to that game as well. We need a new snowboarding game. It's been ages. I don't want to play Steep because that's just shit. Ubisoft.
good for your bud, because if you watch our podcast, which we talked when
wow.
that game was announced, we were just okay. I don't care.
Yeah. No one gives a shit. Give us Amp 3 again.
Oh, yeah.
Amp 3 is
Didn't care
amazing.
about Shredder.
New snowboard kids. That's what we need. That's the
No,
best.
SSX.
Oh, yeah.
That's what we need. A
Yeah,
new
that's
SSX.
yeah.
tricky.
Oh,
Yeah,
yeah.
there you go.
I totally understand that it is a big bummer for those who are looking forward for that game for it to be delayed. Like, it's just
EA, if you're watching this and we know you've just lost FIFA, if you could get in the bag and make a new SSX, that'd be great.
But like trippy,
Yeah, 'cause
not
even-
like the simulation ones, like those old real.
Yeah,
games.
the last one
Yeah.
was brilliant. The
Yeah.
last one
Yeah,
they did.
exactly. The
That's
360
such a
one that
banging
came out was
soundtrack.
pretty good.
we are going to
Just-
wait 10 years and then they are going to announce that we are thinking about doing it and that's it.
Yeah.
Just like with skates. I just want skates to be back first. Simple as that.
To be fair, like I have more hope that SSX will get made again now that Skate's making a comeback because they were adamant they weren't going to fucking make that, weren't they? Although
They've
I'm
probably
still,
got
I'm,
like the fact that they haven't shown anything probably makes it out like there's literally like one room of people doing it though, because that's how much EA really give a shit about Skate. They're like,
I'll tell you
"We're
what I'm
doing it
worried
for
about.
you guys, but we've only put in like 5 people on the job."
I'll tell you what I'm worried
Yeah.
about with Skate is it's a different
Skeleton Crew.
it's a different environment now, isn't it? Like business wise, like, I'm worried they're going to start charging people real money
Oh,
for different
yeah, of
decks and shit.
course.
Of course.
Yeah,
Yeah.
of course they are. Damn
Yeah.
right they are.
You're gonna be opening
CA.
packs and hoping for red wheels.
Yeah, exactly.
Surprise mechanics. You've got a ramp.
Yep.
Oh,
Great.
sick, man! I just unlocked some vans. Woo!
What else do we got for delays and announcements?
Yeah, we've got Soul Storm, the new Oddworld game, is getting an enhanced edition that's coming to all platforms, but also Xbox now. The exclusivity with PlayStation's ending in late November. There's going to be a digital version at $40, a physical day one, and a collector's edition will be available on Xbox, priced at $50 and $150 respectively. And the collector's edition includes an exclusive embossed metal case, 9 inches of Abe. So an Abe figure that's 9 inches.
Excuse me.
Nice.
That sounds awful.
I'm sorry, can you please repeat that?
9 inches of Abe.
I
Okay.
Oh.
You get a 160-page art book, 3 art prints, a mining company keychain, a tattoo. You get a full tattoo. Someone's going to come and tattoo you. That's pretty good value for
Bob
$150.
will definitely-
Ooh.
Right
He's
out
on
the
it.
box.
Tribal
I
stickers.
miss Abe's. That game's cool.
However, this one did review terribly, so I don't have much hope for it. But I
Oh.
do miss Abe's. Just
Really?
farting and going, "Follow me," and then just
Follow me.
Hello.
Hello.
on the menu, not even playing the game.
For a game like that, though, you think for like
Okay.
the big deluxe edition, they'd give you like a bottle of Soulstorm. Maybe nothing's in it, but just something. Trying to eat those Mudokins, whatever they're called.
$150. Get out of here.
Did you see the Far Cry 6 collector's edition? The one that comes with little Chicharron? Not Chicharron, Chorito.
Oh,
You can actually get like a Chicharron statue, but it doesn't come with the fucking game.
That's what the loads are doing. Like the
Amazing.
Horizon Zero Dawn
Why?
collector's edition gives you a steel book, but no game in the steel
Yeah.
book.
What is the point
What's
of
the
that?
point?
Damn.
You're basically asking people to buy a collectible rather than buy a limited edition.
Exactly. The
game.
collector's edition is only collectibles.
You
That's the
think that
argument.
one of those collectibles would be the fucking game?
Checkmate. He got you there. Yeah.
Speaking of snowboarding games, does anyone remember there was a snowboarding game and it was like 2D? And I swear I played it on a computer. And you like snowboard, you ski down a hill, and you have to go through like gates, and then every now and again a fucking yeti would come out and eat you. Does anyone know what that was?
Was that a
No.
I've got no idea. It was so old. I was like so little when I played it. I was like, I was this big for some reason. I was so tiny. But I just remember playing it, and you snowboard or ski down a hill, and you go through like gates, and then if you run out of time or something, a fucking yeti runs up behind you and literally eats you. And that's the end of the game.
What a good skiing game. You go and play Slalom, the first rare Super Nintendo game.
Oh yeah, that was very. Yeah.
I've typed in skiing game Yeti, and the first thing that comes up is Yeti eats you. So it exists.
Wait,
Oh, it was-
wait.
It was
What?
called
Just horrible images.
Why do you get
called
eaten? Because
Ski
you.
Free. Ski Free is a single-player skiing computer game, and was released with the Microsoft Entertainment Pack 3 for Windows and DOS in 1999. There you go,
Jesus.
ski-free, and a Yeti does eat you in it at the end. I'm not imagining it. It does exist.
Exclusive.
Showing your age, mate.
Exclusive.
I bloody am. There's also a Minecraft Dungeons is getting an update with seasonal adventures, a battle pass system, and stuff like that. So in the seasonal adventures, you'll be able to unlock new items such as skins, capes, pets, and emotes by earning adventure points from playing the game and beating new weekly challenges. There's going to be both a paid track and a free track with different items, similar to other battle passes. And each seasonal adventure will be permanent and won't be removed.
Yes.
So you don't have to rush through it.
Like,
Take
I
note.
think,
Take note. Every other developer and publisher, man.
like,
Get out
I
of here with
think
these
that
temporary battle passes.
Like, I think that's big, to be
Yeah.
honest, especially because Minecraft Dungeons is a really good game. It's really solid, but after some time, after playing the same dungeon over and over for the millionth time, like, it just gets boring. So with this, finally, I have a true reason to go back to that game.
Yep.
I'm really happy with it.
I
Really
couldn't
happy.
even,
God,
I couldn't even bring
I
myself to
really-
go back for the DLC
Nice.
achievements. It just bored me to tears, that game.
What, Minecraft Dungeons?
Yeah. I want
You're
to get like
playing it right
some-
now. Oh,
No,
no,
it's
it's
a video one day.
It's because like
Oh.
I really enjoy the thing of that Diablo style gameplay, and I also played with Ash and Alucard way before the podcast. Like,
Yeah,
we played together, and it was just so fun. So yeah,
yeah, it is.
Oh, thanks.
There
I
is
remember,
also
Thanks,
a
I
new
appreciate
game
that.
mode being added as well. So it's called The Tower, and it's 30 different floors where you'll fight against various mobs and bosses that increase difficulty as you climb the tower. The tower is a single player mode, so you can't even play it with anyone, but you start with a blank character and you'll pick up gear as you battle your way to the top. And it'll refresh every 2 weeks just to keep things from getting stale. And all this is coming to the game in December.
Is it
So
free?
there you go.
You got to pay for it.
The tower's free, and the seasonal challenges are free. The only thing is some of the it's like with Sea of Thieves and other battle passes, half the items are locked behind, like you have to pay like a $5 or something for the battle pass to get the premium bits and bobs. But there will be free options to play. You don't have to buy anything.
if the paid stuff is not like expensive or just like absurd, then I'm all good for it. Like, I think it's a really big stuff for a game that really needs it. It needs that kind of content in it, just so people can keep playing it. Because during some time, I'm looking at the gameplay, I'm just getting too distracted. But like,
Hypnotized, yeah.
I told you, something just comes out and
like-
eats you randomly. I tell you, it's so weird.
We're so happy about it. Still jumping.
like
Dungeons
this
is
is
Dungeons was one of those games that once I got all the achievements, I just stopped playing. I couldn't be asked to go back and play it
like
again. Just-
did we just saw the game? Did we just see the gameplay of the best game ever? Simple as that.
Really,
Is
yeah.
that it? But like,
As you can tell,
Well,
my parents loved me on the PC. I got all like the free shit. I remember having like a floppy disk with elf bowling on, and that was the only thing I had for ages. It's basically all the elves are on strike, and Santa's like, "You're not striking," so he uses them as 10-pin bowling, and he bowls balls at them, knocks them out to make sure they go back to work. Amazing.
That'll
And they're all
learn
like,
you.
they're all like sticking the finger up at him and pulling their, like flashing their arse at him while he's bowling at them. So
But-
enjoy
but
that.
like, I'm really excited for this news in Minecraft Dungeons. I'm quite curious about what Slayer thinks about that, because he also likes Minecraft Dungeons a lot. Like, what do you think, bud?
Yeah, no, I think it's awesome. I just, what's most exciting for me is the fact that the battle pass is permanent. Like the fact that it's not
Yeah.
going to go away. Like, it's going to be like Halo, where you can literally, every battle pass you buy, you can practically like pay for it, and it'll
And
always be
finish.
there. Exactly, and you could just say, okay, well, the new battle pass came out. Let me work on that now, and I'm going to just turn off the other one, but I can come back to it. It's not like a time thing, like so there's no feeling of missing out or FOMO.
That's one thing I hate about
Because you're
Smite.
fifth.
Is if you don't finish
Fortnite.
Yeah,
on Smite, if you don't finish the battle pass,
everyone, every
don't
battle
get the
pass is like
content.
that.
And then they come along and charge you an obscene amount of gems to unlock the skins that you could have unlocked on the battle pass.
Like, I don't get it. Like, you're paying for the battle pass. Just make it permanent. Like, why do I have to?
There's no reason to lock it. I mean, obviously lock it behind the progression, but let you progress whenever. I mean, it's not like
it's the FOMO, isn't it? That's how they get you to buy it to play.
Yeah. I could understand if it was behind like a seasonal event, like it was a Halloween one, and the only way to get it was in a Halloween mode that wasn't there afterwards. But it's not. It's like Sea of Thieves. Why can I not keep getting the Sea of Thieves stuff? I would have bought all the Sea of Thieves battle passes, but because it's time locked and I don't always have time, I don't bother.
Sea of Thieves is like so time consuming too, so it's like it's probably hard to do all of everything that's in the battle pass. It's probably not.
Oh, no, I've done it a couple times. It definitely does take longer than
But like, how many hours you play of Sea of Thieves per day that you played?
No, it wasn't even per day. Like, I would say overall, it was probably like maybe like a total of, I want to say maybe 20 to 24 hours, maybe like 30 hours. Yeah, I mean it is, but they do give you like 3 months though. So over that time, that's not that much.
No. What else has been announced? Obviously, the GTA Trilogy has finally been confirmed, coming out next month. Looks quite nice. The video trailer is a lot better at showing off the improvements than the pictures they were showing. So I highly recommend watching the trailer.
I gotta say, I owe to everyone here an apology because like I was saying, this is just going to be a port. We know how Rockstar works, we know how they go. They are just going to make a fucking port of the same game with no improvements at all, and that's it. But no, they really changed something. So yeah, I'm sorry.
I still think it's overpriced though. It's very expensive for what it is. It should be $40. $45, not
but I was
whatever
quite
it is.
surprised for what I was expecting in terms of the improvements, to be honest.
What is it, like $20 a game or something like that?
Yeah, it's 60 for all of them, Now, luckily, weirdly as well, they're not listing these as separate games. It's listed as a collection. But on the day of release, San Andreas is coming to Game Pass, and then a month after release, Grand Theft Auto 3 is going to PS Now, which is so weird. It's like, have those two deals just basically funded these ports, do you think? Like,
I don't think it. I think it's literally to give people a taste of the new versions, and then if they like it, they'll go and buy the whole thing.
I think it also has something to do.
Vice City, though.
I think it has something to do with the
is the best
factor.
one there, isn't it?
Yeah, because that's the one that
remember,
people pay for.
Remember, GTA 3 came out only on PlayStation, and then San Andreas was the first time that the series came to the Xbox. So I think that's why they did that.
Yeah. I think, I gotta be honest, I think it's just because like they announced that it was going to have the remastered trilogy, and then Xbox and also PlayStation were like, oh my god, we can't miss the chance of having this with us and to get some money out of it. So both of them were just desperately going to, oh my god, put these games in our service. Simple as that.
I'll tell you what I don't like about it. It's that you can't buy them individually. Like if they've proven by putting one on PS Now and another on Game Pass that they can actually, in fact, be broken apart as three individual games. So why can't you buy them individually?
Yeah, I just want Vice City, really.
Because it's Rockstar.
Yeah,
but like if
it's Rockstar.
One of them is already on Game Pass and one of them is already on PlayStation Now, you should just be able to buy the two that you're missing, not have to buy the whole set.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
Don't try to put logic on Rockstar and also EA, okay?
Diamond bastards.
It won't work.
It's amazing though that after 11 months of Take-Two saying we don't think subscription services like this work, they put in Grand Theft Auto Day One on Game Pass, and then also
maybe
in PS Now.
It was a red herring though. Maybe they were trying to make people think.
Ash, you have such low faith. Like everyone can change in 1 month.
Thank God.
Money.
Well, there's a lot of people that are
shit walks.
I don't know. There's a lot of people there that are already complaining about it, so it's like I don't know. Who knows?
I
Everyone's
want to
like-
get them. I just think it's too expensive for what you actually get. They look nice.
I don't think it is. I think it's a fair price because, like, you got to remember those games. They're not like fucking quick 12-hour completions, are they? They're going to be. They're going to take a while.
Yeah,
There's
but they're
gonna
not
be a
having to rebuild the game. They haven't rebuilt the game. They've just upped the textures and done some of the character
And
models.
frame
Yeah.
rates.
Yeah, but I
Yeah.
think the game looks a hell of a lot better than what it did.
Oh, it does, but they haven't had to rebuild the full game, though. That's what I'm saying.
think-
They haven't.
I think
spent
people were
time doing
expecting. I think people were expecting the game to look like GTA 5, and it's like you got to remember these are like 20-year-old games. Like I think they've done a hell of a
I
good
like
job.
that they look chunky and old. That's what I want. But I just didn't want that price point. I think they should have been slightly cheaper. Like I say, if it would have been
Maybe.
45 quid, I wouldn't have an issue with it. I would understand.
My issue is
But-
paying $54.99 when one of them is already on the subscription service. Like
Yeah.
that's my
Yeah.
Has
Is
there
it
been any-
using the power of the SSD to do lip sync as well? Is that-
Have there been any gameplay videos yet, or just like that one trailer? Because like
That one
I'm
trailer.
remembering that
That
auto
was that's
auto
just the
aiming
one
from
trailer.
Vice City, and just like no, like if
Well,
that does
apparently-
not
Got
fall
Grand
into
Theft Auto
that
5
infringement-
controls as well.
Yeah,
now.
apparently they've remapped all the controls and stuff.
Yeah,
So
I
it's
gotta
the same
see
as
that.
GTA 5.
If I plunk down $60 on that.
Fuck me! I tried playing San Andreas a few months ago and I couldn't play it. I was literally getting shot by everyone. I couldn't shoot anyone. It was crazy.
Oh, you never use the guns unless you've got a rocket launch. You just use a bat and just batter people.
I've decided my mission for those 3 games is to try and get all the achievements in it because they look fucking hard and they look missable. So
Was that a rooster? The fuck?
There was a rooster, yeah.
Is someone playing Far Cry right now? KY Bob looking at you while we're on the
Bob,
podcast?
Bob, you're
No.
playing while you're recording. Mhm.
Somebody is.
Yeah,
I
it
want to know
was-
what Jinna's playing. Jinna's definitely playing.
No, I've got roosters. I got chickens in my backyard. So those,
Oh,
those are
shit.
real roosters.
Real ones.
Yeah, there we go.
Chicken in his backyard, which means his telly's up against his back wall. That's it.
Yeah.
I can't tell if it's
Bob, Bob is living the
Yeah,
Far
right?
Cry in real life.
In a minute.
man.
In a minute, Bob will go silent, and then there'll just be a single gunshot.
Give it 2 seconds, guys.
I told you
dinner.
while we're recording.
Dinner served.
and then on the delays, basically as expected,
City
CD
Projekt
Projekt Red have announced that the updates for Cyberpunk, the next gen updates for Cyberpunk 2077 and Witcher 3 for console and PC have been delayed to 2022, with
Of
Cyberpunk's
course.
update coming to the first quarter and then the second quarter for The Witcher 3, and that was all they said.
Like,
If only they had done that for the main game.
I'm more
I'll-
excited about Witcher 3
Bad
upgrade.
fight.
Honestly.
Yeah, but that's the thing. That's the thing, Alucard. I think we are all just more excited for The Witcher 3
Oh,
because
yeah.
it's a
I
game
can't
that
wait.
actually works.
Yeah. That game is
Like-
so good, man. Oh my god. Like
Witcher
I
3
did
is hands down. the
I
game
didn't.
of
I
generation.
beat the main story, but I didn't beat the DLCs. So when that upgrade comes out, I'm playing those DLCs like
That's-
right away.
Witcher 3 is my proudest completion because I managed to get all the achievements through the main game and all the
Wow.
DLC.
Nice.
Damn.
Game is
I've
so good.
never-
That game was amazing.
Like,
I've never
I'm-
played a Witcher game.
You're
Wow.
free.
I played
Oh,
Witcher
man.
3 and I got
Get
bored
out.
after about 10 minutes. But I need to get into it. I've not played Witcher 1 or 2,
Holy
and I
crap.
started Witcher 3 and it was
I
just
played
slow.
Witcher 2 a little bit, but Witcher 3 is like its own beast.
Yeah.
I actually
Yeah,
played.
it-
I played the OG Witcher. It was actually not bad. But Witcher 3 is probably like my favorite game of all time.
Yeah, it's so good.
It's really
Everything
good.
about that game was on point. The quest, the
Yeah.
story,
Heck
the
yeah.
gameplay,
Oh yeah.
the graphics. It was just phenomenal.
You go to
Well,
like
it's like
the
Sensei and Logic on about Final Fantasy 7 with you guys on about bloody fucking Witcher. We don't care. It's
Like
probably overrated
You
as
should
well.
care. It's the game of the generation, Ash.
Don't you say that? Like,
Don't you
that-
insult our sensei.
That's the thing.
You
That's
wash
the
your mouth
thing,
out.
That's the thing, Ash. Like the downfall of CD Projekt Red, thanks to Cyberpunk, was just so shockingly bad to everyone. Because like before that, they just released Witcher 3, and everyone was like, "What just happened?"
The thing is,
Yeah.
though, like I've seen The Witcher 3 running on like modded to the tits settings, and it looks like real life. So it's not going to be an improvement for me. I don't think it's just going to be The Witcher 3 with better frame rate. But that's pretty much
Yeah,
it.
probably. Like I think it's just.
And they put in ray
bizarre
tracing in,
how-
aren't they? Didn't they say they were
Right.
doing ray tracing?
Juice to the
Oh,
gills. That game looks incredible.
Like I just think that CD Projekt Red is just like just doing wrong moves to be honest. Like everything since the Cyberpunk release, it's just been
I feel
so
bad for them.
it's just been so clunky and so strange.
Yeah.
I feel
It
really
seems to
bad
be
for
a-
CD Projekt Red.
Like it seems to be a totally different company from before. I feel
Yeah.
bad
To
about it because
come from The Witcher 3 to the way Cyberpunk was released, I just feel absolutely horrendous for them because
Like,
that game should never have come out. They knew it shouldn't have come out, and the
Yeah.
shareholders pretty much
It
said
was-
this game has to
like,
come
It
out.
was a
They-
terrible
Corporate
decision.
pressure.
So what are you gonna do?
like they actually were considered by everyone like in the gaming company heroes of the industry because they were like different from everyone else. They
Yeah.
criticized all the practices that were just bullshits,
Yeah.
and now they became what they were criticizing. They also bought a studio.
Yeah, their rep
Color
is
studio,
that's
so
taken
yeah,
a
but
massive
yeah.
hit for this.
Yeah, they did just buy a new studio as well, haven't they? So
Like I just love how we are while we talk about CD Projekt Red and Witcher 3, Ash just don't care at all. He's just like really bored of it. So let's go to another part of it. No worries, Ash. We can
Well,
go
Go
to
and play
God
it,
of War.
Pig.
It's
God of
so
War
good.
coming to PC.
yeah, God of
Let's
War's
go
been
to God
announced
of
for PC on
Oh my God.
January.
So
Crap
good.
Gamer is now going to Nintendo, isn't he? If he
Yeah.
sticks by his word.
He's not going to stick to his word.
The
Not a
crap
fucking
gamer curse is real.
Nintendo would
playing
be
it,
like,
though.
get the fuck away from me.
Looks fake to me. Sure it does, crap. Sure it does. You fucking gimp.
Like I just love how they like first of all I love the fact that it's coming to PC because finally people can play this game without having to spend on a console. Okay, but I'm also happy because like people were saying no, Days Gone may have gone to PC, but it's just because it's not a big franchise from PlayStation. God
Yeah.
of War would never go there, and now there we have it.
Oh, the goalposts have changed, haven't they? Not
Well,
day and date,
they
so-
said that no Naughty Dog game would go to PC, but it is. Uncharted is going to PC.
Uncharted is going to PC.
They said Santa Monica would never put a game on PC, and it is now. So it's like,
as soon
sorry.
as they start coming to PC, suddenly it's, oh yeah, well, you know, that game came out ages ago. Well, no, you were literally fucking saying these games will never come to PC.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, like
They
they
are
always
PC, suddenly
change
it's day
it.
and date.
It's funny how they always change
and
it.
we are
Oh.
dealing with now with PlayStation fanboys now saying, yeah, I know that it is on PC, but I don't care because what if I just prefer to play on console?
No, the
Yeah.
one I'm hearing is it's
Like-
the double dips.
Experience.
It's the double dip strategy. It's the perfect way of doing it. You get everyone on PlayStation to buy it, and then when nobody else will, you then release it on PC. Like they've all got fucking degrees of business studies or something. Fuck off. Backtrack.
What's funny is though, we'll all be able to play it on the Xbox because
Yeah.
Nvidia are allowing GeForce Now on Edge.
Yeah.
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 We'll be
yeah.
able to
Wait,
play
really?
it through our
Is that a
browser.
thing?
Yep. Yep.
Awesome, amazing.
Do you think it's gonna play well?
I mean, it's gonna play as well as a streaming service can. I'm probably not
Yeah.
as good as XCloud, but
Yeah.
you
I
know,
heard
definitely not as good as
Well, I
playing
heard
on the
GeForce
PlayStation.
Now is pretty good though. I heard.
Yeah, it's meant to be really good.
We'll see how it goes. Bob, you are really quiet. What's going on?
He's putting his
Too busy
rooster down.
murdering chickens,
are,
isn't
you,
it?
are you killing the rooster?
Putting my
Are you
rooster
actually
out of
killing the rooster?
Just we're waiting for that single gunshot. That's what.
It's all good, brother. Share your opinions with us. Go on. God of War on PC. Go.
Well, you know, I don't ever remember Xbox fans. Well, not the Xbox fans that I hang out with, ever complaining about an Xbox game being on PC. We just all looked at it as more options for more gamers to play more games. That's the purpose behind xCloud. That's the purpose behind Gamepass, Gamepass PC, all of that. And now you've got a game going to PC from PlayStation, and it's the end of the fucking world. Okay, give me a break. Get over your fucking plastic box and just enjoy the games, and be happy that more people are going to get to enjoy them.
You've got kids being real fucking emos about it as well, and you're like, oh, I can't believe you've done this. I'm never buying a PlayStation again. Get a fucking grip. Like, you're the worst of what gaming has to offer.
Like, I'm just remembering the comments, like when they posted that like they were just saying all the stupid stuff, like Jim Ryan should be fired, PlayStation was just disappointed. I feel betrayed by my own console, like all this kind of crap. Like,
I think Jim Ryan should be fired. I just don't like Jim Ryan.
It's funny how that sense of entitlement just like washes off on the fans, because Sony's been, I'm a big PlayStation guy. It's been my console for the past couple of cycles, but like they're the ones that don't like to share. They're always the last ones to the party. I just got my Xbox. Hang on, no PS5 yet. But like they're always
you are no longer American Fabio.
Turn off my window. Click. They're always so notorious about just keeping their stuff to themselves and like really perpetuating that exclusiveness. And it's so annoying because, like you said, like everyone should just play the game, but how it's rubbing off on the fans like that, it's kind of disgusting. You know,
I mean, these are people that like created a petition to what was it for Kojima? Remember?
Make a game for Xbox.
Yeah, basically making
like if your life revolves around that kind of like game, if you're into gaming that much, man, you better be making money off of this or something.
Like, I gotta be honest.
Oh my God.
I just love how people really think that deals can be stopped by petitions instead of just everybody sharing the news and complaining about it. Like, just making a fucking petition doesn't help in anything.
I just think if people really believed that PS games weren't going to come to PC, you were fooling yourselves. They were always going to come to PC, just like Xbox games were always going to come to PC. When you've got a console that's built off basic Windows architecture, I mean, it was like 8 times 86. It's the same architecture as what Windows uses. Of course, it's going to come to PC.
But like
they just bought a company who specializes in porting to PC.
Yeah.
So what do they think they bought them for?
Which they were really happy about, and now the God of War's coming to PC.
Imagine that.
Well, some of them are for it, right, and some of them are against it. So I don't know.
But like, here's the thing. I think you can all say that you don't like Jim Ryan, but I gotta say, I think what he's doing is awesome. I think it's really good for the PlayStation brand, because he's no longer focusing on the console itself. Console sales don't matter. They are really good for profit, but they actually don't matter in the long run. What matters is the number of users that you have.
Yeah.
I mean,
the thing I don't like about Jim Ryan is you can clearly tell he's a suit trying to make money.
Exactly.
You can tell he's not a gamer. When you look at someone like Phil Spencer, he's got a history in game development. His whole career is built around games.
Yeah.
He knows what people want.
We've talked about this before. Yeah.
Yeah. And then you got people like Don Matrick, who is, again, he was a fucking suit just looking to make money.
Oh yeah, I totally understand that, but I think that what he's doing is kind of good for the PlayStation brand, because they are not focused on the console anymore. They are slowly focusing on a full ecosystem.
Here's the thing, though, right? Some of these little fuckers are feral. Jim Ryan could literally come out on stage and take a shit, and people will say it's the best thing that's ever come to gaming, and that's the problem.
Shit smells so good, don't it?
Yeah, people don't.
Okay,
people on
Sexy
PlayStation
KY,
seem
wait,
to
Radis, stop a little bit. Sexy KY Bob, go. Do your smooth voice.
Oh, Jim. Oh, that shit smells so good. Can I have some more shit, please?
Perfect form. It looks like a Mr. Whippy.
Game of the year.
While you're all raging about Sony anyway, we'll jump on to the next topic as well, which is they've announced a state of play for next week.
State of play.
It's no state of play, unfortunately. Wednesday, October 27th, 2 p.m. PT, 5 p.m. Eastern, 11 p.m. CEST, 10 p.m. BST, and it's going to be about 20 minutes long. They've said it's going to focus more on
20 minutes.
Yeah, 20 minutes long.
What
It's
is
going to
the
focus on announced games.
If
with
it's
a
20
few
minutes, are they going to show just
updates.
one of the cutscenes from their games?
It's going to be 10
And we
minutes
already
of
we are
Deathloop
going to
DLC.
we are going to see the same trailer from Wolverine and God of War Ragnarok. Over
Oh,
and
can't
over.
wait.
It's third
That's
party.
it.
Third party show.
Okay, I'm excited. I'm interested now. You got me.
Okay, nice.
Yeah, 20 minutes third party. Previously announced games coming to PS4, PS5, with a few announcements as well. Probably indie games they're going to announce, maybe. Maybe a few other bits and bobs. But
20
I
minute
don't
shows.
expect a lot. It'll be a very sort of like trailer.
I hope it's something like that. That for the length of this show, like it needs to be just trailers, no talk at all. For the love of God.
It's just 20 minutes of him shitting and Mr. Whippy out. That's it.
I hope they show some Sifu. That game was
10 out of
great.
10. Game of the year.
Careful.
Day one purchase.
No, I'm waiting for another trailer for Deathloop DLC. A really long, extended look at Deathloop DLC because we haven't seen enough of Deathloop yet. I don't think.
I want another Deathloop trailer just to show me what I'm missing.
Yeah, this came out last month. Here's Deathloop.
Yeah.
Just to remind you guys, Deathloop just got released.
Weathers is drinking Copperberg.
Thought you were like on some weird detox. Looks like you're drinking
Yeah.
pints of piss.
It does look that way, doesn't it? I'm
I
relying
do
on it.
like the Copperberg, definitely. But it doesn't like you just drinking a urine sample instead. So
No lows, remember? No lows.
no Lowe's. Now, if Lowe's would like to sponsor us, get in touch. We've made contact on Twitter. We've got much bigger follow base than you guys have on Twitter, so we can up your game for you.
I mean, you kind of taste like piss, but I would happily if you'd endorse us.
I do like the best ad ever. It kind of tastes like piss,
Tastes like fruity piss.
but I have worse. I think I have worse. So yeah, there we go.
Tastes like kidney stones.
Yeah, Timber in chat's put, he's seen that the abandoned game dev is receiving a lot of death threats. He's not a PS user, but that makes him sad. Yeah, there's no need for death threats.
Shit.
This is what I mean. They're fucking feral.
They've got this and worked up like it's Kojima and it isn't, and now they know it's not. They've all sort of like having a meltdown, but there's no need for death threats. Go out and touch some grass. But
Go out
they
and
also
do
did
something.
hype the game up
some
like
grass.
idiots. They hype the games up like idiots.
I think it's safe to say the XBL Party Podcast doesn't condone threats. We condone action.
Do
Well,
the
and now we
British
said
thing
that.
and write a very strongly worded letter, and then join a queue and have a cup of tea.
That's it.
Go out and
Or-
actually
or,
talk to
uh,
someone.
Or a cup of tea, or a cup of peace, as letters is just drinking it.
Oh,
Hey,
If-
seller
if-
exclusives into the piss. That's
If
what's
there's not
happening.
Oh
enough,
my
if
God.
there's not enough games being developed for you, you have a real problem. Sorry.
Yeah. I do feel bad for them. You know, nobody wants that. They haven't helped themselves. Like,
No,
we're making a game
No.
that ends in L.
They're
No,
slightly.
No, it's abandoned.
But still, they did a lot of shit before, but still, it doesn't
Yeah.
have to get to the point of sending death threat.
I think they were
like,
trying to be clever. I think they were trying to be mysterious. I think it's backfired on them.
Yeah, 'cause they wanted all that press. I mean, you would understand. I mean, if we could be like, oh, we've got a special guest coming on. It's
Who the
something
fuck
to do with
launches an app
House of
before they
S or
launch the
something.
game? Like, I don't get that.
Weird
It
indie
starts with
devs.
S, starts with S, and ends with Island Hill. So yeah.
Abandoned.
And
They-
the
I
name of
like
the
that
game is
they've-
abandoned.
Have they ever
They've
released a
promised,
game?
no. They did a Kickstarter.
No,
They took
did.
loads of
They
money.
released one game on the iPhone or the Android, and it was terrible. Why are we zooming in on?
Wait, why are we zooming
What the
on?
hell?
Look at that sexy
What
beast.
just happened?
Magnificent animal. What a
I might-
specimen.
It's layered.
I might have,
What attention. Is
I'm
everything
like, what the
okay?
fuck is going on?
I must apologize. I pressed the wrong button.
Wait,
I want to see
I
Slayer
had
and
a
Hyder
Stella
fish
in my
again.
hand.
Zoom in on my
Oh, look
icon,
at him.
my avatar.
Ah, there we go. Look at him.
Look at him. What a specimen.
Show off your mic.
Who's
Oh,
this?
Ah, nice.
That's Alucard.
Alucard.
That's Alucard from Comic Con. That's him dressed
Yeah.
as the nurse.
Yeah, that's me.
Are you actually the nurse?
The fact that you're asking that is baffling.
No,
I can't see properly.
Need some glasses on.
For my over 50s watchers. I got you. Don't worry.
Oh my god.
Cheers.
Now watch me chug some piss.
You laugh.
I'll
Those
get
people don't pay for that shit on eBay.
They will, and they'll ask you to video it, won't they? That's your OnlyFans, isn't it? Freaking Redder's
Yeah.
OnlyFans. It's just him drinking actual
Me drinking
piss.
piss. Yeah. Looking like fucking Jeff Goldblum, my spirit animal.
Next week, since it's the episode before Halloween, I'll just wear a white tee and I'll have a Stella in my hand. How about that?
It's
Oh,
after
white beer.
Halloween. isn't
Yeah.
it?
That should be
Or
your
is it
Halloween costume.
Halloween?
Just you in a white wife beer.
No, next
Stella
week is
with
going to be the
Stella
30th.
as well.
Halloween is on the 31st.
Oh,
Oh.
we could do a proper Halloween episode.
There you go. Yeah.
Good a time as any to tell you I'm away for the next 2 weekends.
Well, there you go.
Fuck's sake.
It's gonna be there.
Where are you
We'll have
going
to
this time?
replace him.
Legoland.
I'm off to Bournemouth, somewhere on sea, one of those places,
Okay.
and then I'm off Alton Towers
Burnham.
again the week
You
after.
going
Burnham on
Burnham-on-Sea?
Sea, that's it. Burnham on Sea.
I've been there once. There's a shithole.
Yeah, it is. I'm off there. And then
Talking
week
about
after.
vacations, man. I want to work for you.
Yeah, he's clearly getting
Sounds
paid
nice.
too much, isn't he? He's always off.
Yeah, exactly.
Next topic.
I find if you don't pay your council tax and dodge bills, you can holiday as much as you want. For a while.
You learn how to do his taxes from Jimmy Carr.
Oh, we'll jump back into Sony being scummy. They've painted the ability
Was that a topic?
spectators to
Basically.
pay to bench players in the games they're watching. So if you're watching someone on Twitter, or Twitch, should I say, you would be able to vote or pay
That
to
is
basically kick them off the game.
terrible, man.
What the hell?
What?
It's like
Who the
there's
Who the
already
fuck
an
comes up
issue.
with this shit? That's the
There's
thing.
already an issue with hate raids on Twitch, and now they want to add this crap to it. It's like,
Apparently,
wow.
according to Eurogamer, this patent, which is titled Spectators Vote to bench players in a video game, would allow for viewers to vote or pay to have certain players removed from a game or to send them custom messages telling them they need to improve.
Like your shit,
What?
lol.
Oh,
they
They-
Look
got
at the
they-
money that you're paying.
That sounds so incredibly toxic.
These viewers would gain access to a menu that would include such options as remove player from game, warn player to improve, provide custom message, or keep in game. A player,
my
according to this
God.
patent, would only be removed if voting reaches a certain amount, like 60%, and there would be a weighting system that would put more impact of the vote on a more skilled spectator. How is a
That
spectator?
sounds like
Skilled.
the worst idea.
my
ever.
question is, who does this money go to? Are you
Yeah.
paying me to
Sony.
stop playing a game? Like, here's $100. Stop playing the fucking game. You suck. Get off. Like,
I
all
get
right,
it.
cool.
That's fine.
Pays to buy Sony.
Well, Sony
right.
bought that, what they called Evo, or whatever they called
Yeah.
that company
So,
that
yeah,
does tournaments and
Could be
live
linked
streams and
into,
stuff.
A
Means
new,
people-
more interactive.
People
They
will
bought
actually
like-
pay to call people fucking noobs. That's great.
Like I think they bought
Awesome.
50% of Evo or something like that. I don't remember.
It's not like Sony to buy something, look at it and go, how can we get more money out of this?
Yeah.
Oh,
I mean, who
It's
thought
just
that was a good
everything
idea?
about that sounds toxic. That's the thing. Like even,
currently,
yeah.
Yeah.
exactly.
even at like a business level, that just sounds toxic as fuck.
That's the reason
They-
why I
they'll
stopped
s-
playing Counter Strike because I couldn't deal with that kind of stuff. Now I have to pay
Yeah.
for that.
Could you
No,
imagine
Smite's
playing
getting like
Counter
that as
Strike
well.
and someone pays a
Everybody
tenner
on
and just
Smite's a
sends you a
fucking
message
expert
going,
now.
fuck off and get better? Like,
Yeah.
get out of
Yeah,
this
exactly.
game. You start playing a game and your team members pay a $5 each and kick you out every game.
Yep.
See, if you got that money, though, you know what? Not as bad. But
Exactly.
you know, you're not getting a dime.
It's just so they can make some sort of research and say, oh yeah, PlayStation players play way better than other consoles because everyone that is not that good just gets kicked
Everyone's
off of the
afraid.
game. Simple as that.
It's a
Toxic
very big
as
odd
fuck.
one. It's a
That's
very
crazy.
big
I didn't hear about
That's
that.
everything.
Wow.
That's, to be fair, that's everything that puts me off multiplayer gaming these days. I very rarely play in public lobbies or in like Smite. I would play.
That's your
Like,
shit.
fair enough.
Totally.
Smite
I
around
am
all the
shit.
time.
I don't want people to pay to say that I'm shit. Like,
Well, get
This is
this. I
going
don't
to be
know.
the final nail in the competitive bug
Yeah.
snacks coffin. That's what it is.
Fabio has
This
donated
game-
$10 just to say "get good scrub." Oh, great!
This
Thanks,
game
Fabio.
isn't on Xbox yet. It will be eventually. But League of Legends, which is only available on PC right now, but Wild Rift will probably make its way to Xbox soon. That community is so toxic that Riot recently posted an update in the future that they're going to do where they're going to just do away with all chat. You can't
Wow.
type to the other team because
Thank
that's
you.
Right on.
Yeah, Smite shit is bad.
Bravo.
that's
every,
like
every single game of Smite, you
super.
get someone trolling. It's
yeah,
fun.
exactly.
And because people buy gems and shit, high res don't do shit. Like, I'll just let them get on with it. Like, fuck me up. Every game, like, you get someone going, oh, reported. Like, who the fuck cares? High res ain't gonna do shit.
I
You-
thought you were going to put something like American Fabio or something like that.
American Fabio.
If anyone wants to pay $10, just PM me. I'll send you the PayPal details. We'll happily put messages on the bottom of the screen.
Or
Want to
they can pay
if you-
15 to kick a panel member of their choice.
Oh,
And your
damn.
choice is
Yeah.
Fabio or
Oh my god.
Bob, because
Or
he's
Ash.
probably not
I
even here,
think-
Bob, at the moment.
I think one of these days we're gonna have to have a Fabio on Fabio fight to the death. It'd be like Fabio Brazil versus Fabio America. In
There's
life.
no American Fabio, goddammit.
There is.
Fabio UK.
This guy's American Fabio. Last
Hey.
week we had UK Fabio. Or actually, that was 2 weeks ago we had UK Fabio.
Oh
Fabio
my
Force
God.
5 in it.
Oh damn! I didn't know I was part of that. Yes, now I'm in.
Jeez.
Hey, you are US Fabio.
Nice. What's my specialty? Do I have knives? Is that mine?
No, you just you just have to act like an asshole. Simple as that.
Nice. I'm in.
That's your super ability. That's your
Every now and
superpower.
again, every now and again, you just have to say we need to keep it on topic. That's it. That's the only thing
Nice.
you need to do.
I'm
That's
in.
basically. Bob, Bob, there we go. There we go. We got the Fabio for the US show. There we have it.
Oh god.
What was that? What did that say? Down the piss. All right.
Yep.
Here's a Stella exclusive. Donated $10 down the piss, you scrub.
Yep. I sent it straight to Ash just now.
Yes.
Okay, let's go.
So we'll move on to the final topic for today, which is just basically a quick rundown of all the cool sort of Xbox news this week. First up, Microsoft announces 512 gigabytes and 2 terabyte Xbox Series X and S expansion cards from Seagate. Now, the 512 will cost you a grand total of $140, and the 2 terabyte will cost you
Insane.
a bum wrenching $400.
Yeah.
Which is
How
more than a
much?
console.
How much? Sorry,
Take out fucking
$400.
more than
More
than the Series X.
more than the Series S.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But it's more
Wow.
powerful than a
Again,
Series S.
I'll tell you what, we're getting to that point now where they need to stop allowing Seagate to just produce these fucking things. They need to open it up to everybody. There needs to be competition because, like, paying $400 for a fucking expansion card's a joke. It's a very bad joke.
Yeah.
They wouldn't be that much cheaper though at the moment for this because of what they are, but they would.
But there's no competition,
Yeah.
so Seagate
Yeah.
can charge what they like. Like,
I do appreciate the plug and play though, and
Yeah,
I
they're
do
so
appreciate
sleek.
that you're not sort of running the risk of randomly pushing a fucking SSD card into your console that then decides it doesn't like it and explodes.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? But the price is crazy at the moment. I would
just
I would
just
like
bend
to see
over
it
and
like-
take it up the shitter from Phil
Yeah, that's
for
what it
a
is at the moment.
$400 price tag. Like,
The worst part is that most people are misinformed and they're gonna think, "All right, I'm buying a 2 terabyte card." When you put it in, it's like what? 1.5.
1.8.
Here's the
Yeah.
thing. Here's the thing. For my Xbox Series S, I paid in Brazilian reais. I paid 2,700 Brazilian reais. I'm not going to expend 2,260 Brazilian reais. This is without any taxes included on just
What's that
one
in dollars?
fucking. What?
What's that in dollars?
No, from dollars to Brazilian reais.
Oh, right, okay.
like everything gets really way more expensive here. So like because of taxes and all that kind of crap, and like Jesus Christ, like I'm going to for me to have this fucking expansion card, I'll probably end up spending like what 4,000 Brazilian reais, almost that, guys. Like for the love of
It's
God.
mental. Yeah, it's crazy. There needs to
Just
be
go for-
competition.
Yeah.
Just go for with the hard drive, do copy and paste the game to one storage to another. That's how I roll. Simple as I.
You're,
Yeah,
you're
yeah.
better off getting a fucking 6 terabyte external and just moving shit.
Yeah,
on and off.
exactly. Right.
Honestly.
Or just delete games when you're not playing them.
You are
Like
literally
you started doing. You know.
You are
Hard to do
literally
that.
paying for the time, aren't you? That's what it is. The time to transfer.
Pretty much. Yeah.
That's what you're paying for.
Don't pay your council tax.
Yeah.
Does that speed up your download speeds?
It does.
You're gonna,
Yeah.
you're gonna have, to, have you noticed though? They announced the new expansions. The sort of same couple of days they announced that Forza Horizon 5 is like 130 gig or something like that.
It's huge, isn't it?
Wow.
We've seen it though.
100
My God.
103 it is.
103. Still a
Yeah.
lot.
Mine's downloaded
It's
today.
130 that if you get the premium edition.
Yeah, I think I'll upgrade into that.
Bob, did you just yawn?
I thought Bob fell asleep.
Yeah.
Like, are you
He just
sleeping,
woke up.
Bob? Is everything
I did
okay?
yawn a little bit, yes.
Really? Are you bored? Are you bored?
No, it's just this. It's just this damn tiring to be this damn smooth.
His rooster was his alarm clock that woke him up.
It's because he's been messing around with his cock so much.
He's probably plucking the bastard and he's gonna have it for tea. Sitting there plucking a rooster. He's just shot.
Oh,
We'd just like to say that the Xbox Live Party podcast does not endorse dodging your council tax to pay for expansion costs.
I just wanted to say that I'm not even in the
He
chat.
doesn't
but
not endorse it.
I can't get kicked out of the chat if I'm not in the chat.
You do you.
Quite free spirits over here, you know.
all right. We're gonna be pedantic, Fabio.
Oh damn!
Have you just kicked him?
Did Fabio
It moves
the corner?
around.
Yeah.
Other Xbox news: Sea of Thieves has hit 25 million players, so congratulations to them. Always cool. Flight
Like
Simulator.
you just gave up. You just really gave up on that part, right?
Not much to talk about. You hit 25 million players. Well done. You're not getting him in the
Well done. There you go. You want a trophy? All right.
They'd have 25 million and one if they can give me private servers.
Oh,
Yeah,
right.
I'd go back if they can get private servers.
yeah.
That Microsoft Flight Sim, they're giving Ultimate Edition to everybody, aren't they?
Yeah, it says we're thrilled to announce that the Microsoft Flight Simulator Game of the Year edition is coming out on November 18th as a thank you to fans who've made it so big. Basically, it's got 5 new aircraft,
Game of the year.
handcrafted airports.
It won Game of the Year, yeah.
Tutorials, features, photogrammetry, cities, and includes all the content released since launch in 2020, and it's free.
I don't
And
want to sit.
also,
I don't want to sit on a
believe
fucking
the,
6-hour flight. Like, it's-
The air
It's too much,
racing
isn't it?
is in beta now as well on the Insider program for some people. So I haven't.
It's a
been
great-
able
it's a
to,
great-
though.
It's great for flying over your fucking house and shit. I don't want to sit there and do a 6-hour flight.
Well, that's not your game. That's for not. a
You're
game
in the
for
wrong
you.
plane then. I jump in one of the 2 turbine fighter jets, and I turned a 6-hour flight in 35 minutes.
Nice.
I hit the deck and hit the afterburners, and I'm gone.
I did like flying over my house. That was pretty cool.
What else we got? We've got Game Pass announcements. We've got Dragon Ball Fighter Z coming to cloud and console. Into the Pit coming to cloud, console, PC. Echo Generation coming to cloud, console, and PC. Bass Master Fishing 2022 Game of the Year up against
Yes.
big cloud, console, PC. Non-Guns coming to cloud, console, PC. Forgotten City coming to cloud, console, PC. Backbone coming to console. Alan Wake's American Nightmare coming to console and PC.
Nice.
Outriders with a PC, Age of Empires 4 is obviously coming out this month on PC, or should I say soon to PC, and Everspace 2 game preview is also coming out to PC. So a very varied lineup. There's obviously a fighter, there's some space games, there's strategy games, there's all sorts. It's a really good sort of month. I mean, like the Forgotten City is like a mystery game set in like ancient Rome, but it started life as I believe, in either an Oblivion or a Skyrim mod, and then obviously they decided to make it into a full game. Yeah, so it's got the sort of conversations you'd find like in those sort of games. So
I know
if you're into like Fallout and Oblivion and those sort of games, check Forgotten City out, definitely.
The 9th and the 11th of November, we get Football Manager 22, Forza Horizon 5, and GTA San Andreas. It's a pretty good couple of days. Can't wait for that.
And then don't forget the biggest game in December, Among Us.
Yeah, Among Us, December 15th, is it? Or 5th?
14th.
We need to do a Xbox.
Oh, hell yeah.
Yes. Live stream, we're all playing it. We'll have a laugh.
That'd be hilarious.
We all know who's going to die first, but even if they're guilty or not.
Yeah.
I thought the biggest game in December was Halo Infinite.
No.
Well, not anymore.
Who wants that game?
No one cares about Halo.
Talking about Halo, it's not going to have ray tracing on PC or Xbox at launch.
Oh,
but
there you go.
For some reason, it's their number one priority, not co-op.
That's why it's
out.
That's why it's not biggest game in December right there.
Yeah. No.
Can we just zoom in on Slayer's head again?
Why? Like why? What do
Is it because I'm so far? Like,
because look at that specimen.
Look at that.
If you like what you see, don't forget to like and subscribe.
Yeah.
Next week, can you hide a tiny Subutio player in there so we can only see it when we zoom in?
In his head.
Yeah, in his hair, little Subutio player just sticking out.
Do Americans even know what Subutio is?
Nope.
Probably not.
Nope.
Basically, it was a game that came out years ago, and it was like table football, and you had little plastic men and a ball, and you flicked the men at the ball to knock the ball around, and then you had a goalie on a stick to sort of save it.
Oh, okay.
Fantastic and awful.
They had that foosball shit, didn't they? So
Oh, yeah.
It was better because you had to have a strong fingernail for it.
Those are the requirements.
Cheating with his acrylics on.
Don't take prisoners in that game.
How to play first? Have a strong fingernail. 2, play the game.
Yeah, exactly.
That's it.
2-step process.
Some people got really into it. It's like one of those things like miniature railways. There'd be people who built replica football stadiums to host their Subutio games in and stuff. So sad, but funny.
Are you going to?
Here we go.
How to play, look. This is about possession.
Oh. So we had something similar here with where's the electronic football, whereas like the little pieces it like vibrated or something, I don't know, and the pieces would just haphazardly move on their own and to make plays, I guess you could say.
So
this is nowhere near that high tech.
Yeah, no.
What happens in this moment here when there's nobody near the ball?
You flick your stuff at it and hope for the best.
You flick your shit at it.
This is like a video how to play Subutio. I just wanted to show a video of Subutio. Hey, look,
do you like taking turns?
Willie Hoffman versus Gary Hosey, Subutio International.
Wow, this is like professional.
Yes.
Get out. Wow.
This
Is
is
there
a,
such a thing?
this is a true sport.
What the fuck is
But you'd,
If any of you saw it online.
you flick it really hard, and your finger would be like numb by the end of it.
Oh, so you're taking turns and shit. It's not like a free for all.
Do you not know what Subutio is, Red? Are you not
I
English?
haven't got a fucking clue. I've seen it. I don't know how you play it.
You weren't loved as a kid, mate. You just.
I don't know how you play fucking billiards either. That was big here. I haven't got a fucking clue what that's all about.
And I like how they're dressed like they're playing it for real.
Exactly.
You just knocked that player down. Is that guy good?
Field.
I don't understand any of this. Like, what the fuck is going on?
Oh, what a
Look at
save!
that goalie.
What a
Woo.
save!
No, wait.
Fucking more realistic than
If
FIFA.
anyone's
That's
listening to
why
this
I
on
tune
the
in
audio
every
version,
week.
we're watching a live game of Subutio.
Hey, that's not
the
microtransaction in sight.
International
I don't know about it if it's
from
live.
1988.
Whilst we're watching this, did any of you see that Balloon World Championships last week?
Yes.
Balloon World
Oh.
Balloon
Championship.
Keep Yuppie World
Amazing.
Championship.
So when you hit the balloon, it's got to go back a meter above the floor at least. But they've set up in the perspex box, and then the room has got like chairs and tables and a car randomly in the middle of it, who's obviously sponsoring the whole thing. And there's people chasing each other around the car and hitting the balloon so it hits the floor before the other person gets it. It's incredible. It's my new
Is it-
favorite
is-
sport.
Is this like real football where if they lose, they smash up the stadium?
I hope so. 'Cause, like this crowd, they're not
They-
even paying attention when they zoom
They all
down.
look like
They're all
murderers.
doing their own thing.
That crowd does not look like they're going to rip up the seats today.
That crowd looks like
Fulio
it's there just to
hooligans.
be on TV. They don't care what they're there watching.
They look
They
like
just
they're
wanna
there
be
for
on
an
TV.
alibi.
These
Not
professional
care about
athletes going at it.
Okay.
No.
You just say they're there for an alibi.
I think we just got to the I think we just got to the apps of nonsense.
Yeah.
No.
This
But like I say, Game Pass looking great as usual. Loads of good games come in. Echo Generation specifically, I'm looking forward to playing.
Yep.
That's out now.
It's a-
Backbone looks really interesting. Age of Empires 4. I can't wait
Looking
to learn
forward to
about trebuchets again. I am all down. I'm gonna get my notepad out. I'm gonna snuggy up and learn.
Who's down for a multiplayer game of that?
You gotta
Let's do it.
what?
Damn right.
But that's
What
only
was
for
all
PC
this?
though, right?
It's
I know,
PC
I know.
only. Snuggy down.
You're gonna do-
That's how PC players get ready to play. They snuggle down.
That's it.
I bet you did that in English class as well, didn't you? Just to write shit down.
This is how he writes everything.
Let's do a 4v4 on Age of Empires 4.
I'm down for that.
All right,
How
I'm
do
down.
you get control, mate?
When is Crusaders 3 coming to Xbox? When is that coming out?
Many eons time. It won't matter when we've got Age of Empires. The question is, when is Age of Empires 4 coming to Xbox?
Yeah.
Give us what
When are we gonna
want,
get-
so
When are we gonna get Subutio Simulator?
I don't know, but we should.
It was a
Video
game
manager.
on the 360 called Quokka. So it's soccer with a Q instead of an S. And it was amazing. It was basically like Subutio, with the balls there. But then you have 5 little blocks on each team. And you had to draw a line of where you wanted them to go in 3D. And then every character would go at the same time. And it would just fly across the map and ping pong into it. It's a fantastic game.
A fantastic game.
Oh, it's really good. It's
Yeah.
mental. It's football, but with strategy. Imagine that.
Apparently, there's a Subutio game on the DS.
What?
And also, there was a PC game in 1990, which looks dreadful. Honestly,
Flick
this
mechanic at least
DS
on the
game,
DS?
you have to literally like flick your finger with a like to flick a finger in the game.
Hey, some
Amazing.
thought went into it, so that's good.
Yes, I'm hyped for Forza Horizon 5 as well, Timber.
Tell you what, man, that game fucking blew me away. Digital Foundry's analysis of it just absolutely blew me away.
I need
Yeah,
to
that's
check that
incredible.
out. I
Incredible.
need to check that out. Nice.
It's not as good as N Analysta Debits as Peppa Pig comparison, graphics comparison, though. That is the.
The blues looked really washed out on the Switch, you know?
I can't wait to get my hands on Forza. That game looks special. Here's the thing, right? I love. Well, it's not what I love about Forza. Forza Horizon came along, and it pretty much killed Need for Speed because it was just done right. Didn't need no shit story. Didn't need no gimmicks. It just was perfect. And Need for Speed hasn't been able to recover since.
Sure.
Oh,
Yeah, I
Sorry, I
think
just want
Forza Horizon
to
probably
fucking throw
killed,
it out there.
probably killed a lot of games, a lot of racing games.
Yeah.
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 There's nothing
Yeah.
that compares to it.
If
The
that
Crew
looks that
2
good,
didn't do very well, did it? That got killed off
Cable's
by how
gonna-
good it was.
It's going to be amazing.
But I have no worries whatsoever about Playground Games developing Fable at this point. I think.
Yeah.
We need
Not at all.
Burnout to come
Like,
back.
I think we were pretty sure that it was going to be amazing since the moment where they showed the first gameplay for Forza Horizon 5 during the Xbox.
Sorry, mate. I was trying to make
Guys?
you big screen. Sorry, I was trying to make
You
think I
just
pressed the
don't
wrong
like
button.
me at all. Simple as that. Like, holy fucking shit! It's just
He's giving you the
amazing.
spotlight.
I'm giving you the spotlight, but I pressed the wrong button. I'm still
Thanks. There we
not
go.
used to this.
My guitars. Thanks.
There you go.
That-
Yep.
That's the spotlight. That's it.
Is that Cable in the background on
What?
the shelf?
Where?
You got a bunch of figures
The
on behind you.
Looks like Cable from Deadpool and Cable.
No, we.
That's Thanos.
Colossus. Colossus
Ah.
from X-Men. Yep.
It's
And
hard to tell.
Thanos. Okay, someone needs to make a GIF out of that. Really. Someone, go back to Radis, do that again. Someone please make a GIF.
Need a French kiss one. That's what we need.
Oh, man.
Oh my god.
Oh,
Get on,
right,
American
I'm
Fabio.
going to wrap this up. There was also they've also announced an Xbox anniversary.
Oh my god, go to Bob.
Oh, there you go.
Ow.
It's
Go
the
to
first
Bob.
time we see
Ow.
Bob the entire show,
Go
and
on.
he's face rubbing his mic.
It's
That's how
so
he said-
soft.
Meanwhile, in Bob's
It's
sex
so
dungeon,
soft.
and the man who's paying for
What
it.
is going on, man?
That's how Bob celebrates after shooting a cock. He just rubs his face on a mic.
Yo.
Oh my god. Okay, there's one thing else for us to talk, right?
Yeah. So
Xbox
there's-
announced an anniversary celebration.
Yeah,
okay.
on November the 15th, 10 a.m. PT, 1 p.m. ET, 5
Hang on,
p.m.
was
GMT.
we were talking about Bob rubbing his face on a mic? What happened?
No.
Got back on topic. That'd be okay.
Any
No,
donation?
That's-
I actually feel bad for the people that
Why
don't.
do we always
Actually-
skip the best bits?
if you're only listening right now, you're just like, what is going on? But
What
if
is
you actually
this?
watch this, you probably
No,
Is this
no,
about
no,
gaming,
here's
or what
the
is this about?
Here's the thing: if you are watching, if you are just listening to this and you are asking yourself what is going on,
Fabio's about to
like,
give you a play
let,
by
me,
play.
let me tell you this: you
Yeah.
don't want to know. You sure that you
come
don't
on.
want to know.
If
Oh,
you've made
man.
it this far, well done.
Yeah. So hopefully we get some backwards compat announcements anyway at this show.
Yeah, like
That's
here's
what we hope.
here's the thing. Okay, focus.
And that's all we got time for this week.
My face actually hurts from laughing so much right now.
Okay, stop it. Go on. Go, Ash.
Yeah, so hopefully they announce
What
some,
you doing down there?
compat. But there's not much to talk about. We'll talk about it after
Oh,
the show.
fucking hell.
So
That's
on that exciting and end to the fucking topics, I'll call out the end.
That's the end. Then. That's the
I
end.
don't know what
Just go.
fucking Bob's doing.
He's acting like a chicken by the looks of it.
Oh, wow.
It's like a really shit version of that Michelangelo painting where they're touching fingers then.
Oh yeah.
I don't know which side's which. I get confused because of the cameras alternating.
Mirrors.
So Bob's over the moon now that he's murdered poultry. Look at him. He's chuffed.
Got bloody hands.
He's already cooking it in the KFC console over there.
I think he missed the part where he was sniffing the casing. Like, oh, death.
Oh,
He's got his KFC console hooked up. He's cooking the chicken, playing some
Yeah.
Far Cry.
Okay.
Can we
He's ready to
can we
go.
just zoom in on Slayer again quickly?
here we go. Where one last Slayer.
I come for that.
Poor Slayer.
Oh, man.
Where's Wally? Where is he?
How can you not like and subscribe to this?
Yeah. Big thank you to everyone who's watched along today, joined us in the chat. Thimba Sensei, Adam Reynolds. Big thank you to you guys for taking part. Big thank you to anyone that watches this on catch up. Big thank you to anyone that listens to it on demand on sort of Apple Podcasts, Anchor, Spotify, Google Podcasts. It will be up by Monday on the channel. And yeah, big thank you to all you guys for joining us,
Especially
to
our
our
guest.
special guest. Yes,
Thank
where
you.
can people find
American Fabio.
That's right. American Fab. I'm changing my name right now.
Your first name, American. Your last name, Fabio.
Right on the driver's license. Where can they find me? Whiplash Digital, the game company, is kind of inert right now. We will be back soon, but right now, nothing on the horizon. So you will find me on my Nintendo Switch and soon my Xbox Series S. I can't wait.
All right.
Nice. Hopefully, we get some games with you when you get your
For sure.
console and everything.
Absolutely.
But yeah, big thank you to everyone again. If you're new to the channel and you've made it this far, thank you very much. Hit the like button, hit the subscribe button. We are literally I think we're like 13 subscribers away from 450 on YouTube. So give it a little subscribe. Tell your nan to create a YouTube account and subscribe. I mean, just missing quality content.
Sensei, always good to see you, bro. Thanks for dropping by.
Yeah, definitely.
And if you don't like your nan, use her details to set up a fake account anyway.
Yeah.
Credit card.
There you go.
Like
Get on
if
to
you're-
load.
If you don't like her, if you don't like your nan, fuck up her algorithm.
Sonny, come in here. What's the Xbox Live Party Podcast? Why does it keep popping up?
Is this one of those pawns?
XBL? Is that like XXX?
There's a man in here talking about his cock.
Shot it.
Mr. Cock.
But yeah, if you could give us a subscribe, that'd be great. If you can share this to other people out there, that'd be fantastic. Help us grow. We're going to do something when we hit 500 subs as well. But when we hit 450, we'll probably do a giveaway as well for that. And that's really close. We're nearly at 900 followers on Twitter, so keep them coming as well.
500
Crazy
subs.
people.
Ash is going to get a hot tub and he's going to play Final Fantasy VII.
With the wig on.
Exactly.
With those shades.
With the shades on. I've got those shades
to be
still.
able to be sponsored by KY Jelly.
Yep.
Right.
And don't forget Lowe's drinks, very nice. Tell them to hit us up.
They don't taste
Always
worse than paint
interested.
there. Remember that?
That's it.
Hook a Jenner up. Come on, Lowe's.
I'm going on Photoshop later, and I'm putting like Gears of War with Lowe's product placement in the background. Everything. I'm going all on it.
Well, it's good though. If we get something like that, it would only affect you, me, and Redders because they're not going to post it to America because
Yeah, right.
Americans will probably blow it up on it like when they get it through post, like thinking it's like illegal substances or something. With your border patrol and shit. Yeah.
Don't forget to hit me up because I quite like your piss.
But other than that, we will see you soon, and we'll see
On
you
that note.
next week for our day before Halloween show now, which I totally didn't think. So Slayer's going to dress up, he's already said. So
Yep.
and
What are you wearing again?
Tank top.
I'm gonna have. Well, I don't have a tank top. I'll wear a white shirt and a Stella. Like
You have to turn your camera down so we get the full Slayer experience next week.
Okay. Sounds good.
I hope I win that Peppa Pig giveaway on Twitter as well. I want the mask.
That'd be perfect.
So if Outright Games happen to be watching this, let me win. Not don't fix it or anything, but let me win, and I will wear that Peppa Pig mask all next week on the show. I tell you, I'll do it.
Alucard, who's standing in your door?
No.
Who's that?
I don't know.
Someone's standing in your door. Who is it?
You'd feel really bad if someone just came out and garroted it now, wouldn't you, though? But yeah, we're going to end the show. We'll see you all next week. Stick around in about 10 minutes. There's going to be a review of Blazing the Monster Machines, Axel City Racers, or whatever it's called, going live on the YouTube channel as well. So your night's just getting started for a Saturday night. It's getting really good.
Did you just
Reviews
call
a
it
game
the
doesn't even
YouTube?
know the name.
Yeah. Good night. on
Very
YouTube.
professional here. We review games we don't even know the names of them.
Yeah. Blazing the Monster Machines.
We are
It's
reviewing
racing.
something.
Oh yeah, we've been playing some shit. It'll be up later.
Exactly. Basically, man.
We'll see you soon for more content.
Good night, everybody. Thank you so
Bye.
much.
Later.
Hashtag
Have a
free
good
dinner.
weekend.
Hashtag free dinner.
Bye.
What a handsome man.
I miss you already.